And welcome to the PlayStation 4 Open Series. We are here at the monthly finals for December for Under Night In-Birth EXE Late Claire. For European side, I'm Brett, and I'm joined on commentary by Ghosta, aka Ben. How are you doing, Ben?
Hey guys, I'm doing good.
Yeah, it's great to be here. Just another month of uni. We're gonna be here all day, just talking about awesome stuff. Ending the 2020. I don't know. I'm excited. How about you?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited because I was looking through some of the brackets and EU is stacked today.
Yeah, I mean this competition is going to be hot, right? I mean we've got tournaments throughout the month here, so they're 4 weekly ones, and you're watching the monthly finals right now. So for both EU and NA, we got this double elimination top 8 bracket here, so you're going to have 8 players on both sides here with a huge prize pool, right?
Yeah, we got a huge prize pool, double elimination bracket. We got 400 going to first, 300 to second, 200 to third, and 100 to fourth. That's a lot of money if you ask me.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of money.
For Under Night.
It's definitely really exciting. Last month was super exciting too. If you guys couldn't catch it, definitely try and check that out when you can after today. But yeah, no, for sure. We actually had some pretty sweet players coming up, and I think you might see some of them again returning this month. But let's take a look at our final winners from last month.
Yeah, so last month we had EU Sinsmo, or otherwise known as Mosin, with his Enkidu taking it over Nephros 2-0. It was Enkidu versus Linne. Nephros is like his good friend, training partner, but took it in somewhat dominating fashion in a 2-0. And then in North America, we had It's Big Black, one of the strongest Byakuya's currently in the North American region, really proven himself through multiple tournaments. And with Byakuya taking it over my dear friend NYC's Brandon from your Linne. But we had 2 Linnes in grand finals for both regions, and maybe we'll have that again. But
yeah, maybe. Definitely looking forward to it today. And speaking of which, let's take a look at that bracket. Yeah, I think we're gonna have who do we got here?
Yeah, so this bracket, the EU one today is stacked. Like we got Mr. Ronism, who is currently regarded as the best Seth in Europe, also coming off of a 4th place finish in the BB Tag EU monthly finals. We have Chaspernu, aka Lionheart, from last month. We saw them playing in Odyssey, very strong in Odyssey. We have Sevs92, who was playing Waldstein and Londrakia. We have Celoice, a really strong hide. Nephros, as we saw before, or in the last month's final, was going head-to-head with Sinsmo or Mosin with Linne. We have Teeps, X56, who otherwise known as Teeps, is a really good Akatsuki. And then we have Glottikin, who is regarded as the best Yuzu right now, the best Yuzu Riha in EU. And then we have our returning champion, Sinsmo.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like you said, super stacked bracket this month. I'm looking forward to jumping those matches. Just want to remind players as well, for those of you guys unfamiliar, this is the PS4 Open Series, and if you actually want to participate in some of this stuff, we run these weekly qualifiers. If you do well enough in the qualifiers over the course of the month, then you'll make it here for this monthly final. This happens again every month. We do this for a bunch of different games, from Soul Calibur to Mortal Kombat. We had BB Tag on a few days ago, and again we are here with Under Night. So if you're interested in just being a part of that, whether it's for Under Night or other games, definitely check it out. You can find out all the details on compete.playstation.com. But yeah, it's a really cool opportunity. I think Ben and I are both just really happy to be able to talk about Under Night here and just show off the game on the big stage, and it's really dope. But let's actually take a look at the first match that we're going to be looking at here.
Yeah, so I think for the first match, we have Mr. Ronism versus Chaspernu, aka Lionheart. So we'll probably be referring to them as Lionheart during the cast, not to confuse everybody. But yeah, we have Mr. Ronism, who is considered the best Seth in Europe, and most likely we'll see Seth, and then we have a character profile coming up here for Seth.
Seth's a really cool character. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty familiar with Seth, and always just a blast to watch Seth. I think he's definitely one of the characters that spectators really enjoy watching, because he's just got all kinds of cool stuff here. Really mobile character, just a lot of air options. Probably the most air options in the game, honestly, and just very hard character to catch, on top of having all kinds of like just tricky special moves that visually look disorienting. Has like unblockables and just all kinds of cool stuff. But he's kind of one of those glass cannon characters, right? Lowest HP, kind of once you can pin him down, then it can be scary. But we might see Seth. But I know that you were saying that Mr. Ronism might actually also play Aurier, right?
Yeah, so he subs Aurier, and Aurier is like an amazing stable character. She has incredible walk speed, amazing backdash. She likes to play. She has really good like pokes and like footsies tools, and she's incredibly hard to anti-air actually. Yeah. And her jump C is ridiculous. We'll probably see a lot of that. But yeah, she can get zoned down in certain matchups. But we'll see what Mr. Ronism is feeling, like currently, because Seth can be a little hard to play. It requires like a lot of fast inputs, and Aurier is definitely more stable. And we have Chaspernu playing Nanase. We saw that from last month. Lionheart playing Nanase from last month. So Nanase is the type of character where she has really good mid-range buttons, like super good mid-range buttons. She has not like as good air mobility, but she definitely has access to air mobility. She has a float. Her force function allows her to float in the air, so she can create interesting like attack avenues and angles. And then she has a really strong like Okizeme with like her wind fireballs, like her throw fireball loops. They're not like loops, but like if you constantly get thrown, like those fireballs are gonna cause headaches. And but yeah, she lacks like a fair amount of like long range control, other than being able to like set these really slow fireballs from full screen. So in certain matchups, she might be. It's a little hard for her to like contest longer ranges.
And I think Ben and I were actually talking about this before the stream started, just about what we might actually see, because we really don't know as far as what Mr. Ronism is going to throw at us, because I think we were talking that he might use Aurier, and especially versus Nanase, that character definitely can give Seth some troubles. She has a lot of really strong answers to. We talked about how hard it is to catch Seth, but Nanase has a lot of really good tools to catch Seth. So, combined with the fact that it's a tournament setting, and Aurier is a very stable character, a lot of great ways to close out rounds, right? So I think we might see that come out. Really hard to say.
Yeah. Seth is definitely can be inconsistent at times. Really just it can be hard. He also has the lowest HP in the game. So if you mess up, like it really hurts compared to other characters for sure. Yeah. He has like way lower health than like
especially going in cold. Like this is the first match of the tournament here.
Yeah.
So you definitely don't want to choke up on the first round of winners round 1, right?
And then nerves are definitely a factor. Although he got 4 at the BB Tag one, so at the BB Tag one play. So maybe he's a little bit more seasoned. But
true,
we'll see.
True. Yeah, no, he did. That's still again pretty impressive. I think we talked about it a little bit, but still do want to really highlight that he's able to pilot both Seth in BB Tag and Under Night. That is hard. That's very impressive. Especially in tournament setting, like you can play it, but making top 8 in both tournaments, some really good stuff.
Yeah, because the inputs get messed up like really fast. Yeah. Your buttons, you press the wrong buttons in between games, you're like, oops. Yeah. So we're
I think we're actually ready to go here. So we're going to be looking at this first match here. It's going to be Chaspernu, aka Lionheart, on the left, and Mr. Ronism piloting Seth on the right. So here we go, the first match.
Yeah, he did lock Seth, so perhaps there will be a switch later, but currently right now he's feeling Seth in the matchup. This matchup is a little trickier for Seth, but we'll see how much experience they have. I think round start is really important here.
Yeah.
So, round start.
Yeah, round start 8, like that's really interesting.
Yeah. And so, right off the bat, like we saw Chaspernu go into the air and press J8C, that like half crescent slash, and like I think we already know that Chaspernu. It seems like Chaspernu what his tools are, what tools he should be using.
Yeah, nice anti-air option select here from Mr. Ronism. To get some solid damage off of this.
Oh, going for a little tricky reset. Oh my!
Wow.
AC increase, and then
That's so much damage even with the drop. Like look at the health here. Lionheart gets a backdash caught though with a dive.
Yeah, so the backdash was a little late. If you do it a little earlier, it'll clear it and it'll get a punish. But when you try to react with backdash, fail off. He's dead.
All right, Mr. Ronism trying to let it rock with the bail-up, doesn't work out. Still very back and forth though. It is pretty interesting here. Lionheart definitely still ready though with that J8C, like exactly what you were mentioning before, putting him in the corner.
Yes, and this is what, yeah, so these fireballs are a little tricky, and her flow pressure, yeah, so like, Mr. Ronism doesn't know when to challenge out, because if he presses it, she doesn't throw a fireball, and he gets counter hit.
Oh, there it
He's
is!
gonna die.
Tries to run away from the fireball, just gets anti-aired, and Chasperno getting a little bit of reset, drops it though, just goes for the, oh no. Here we go,
Oh,
Mr.
no.
Ronism. Oh!
Oh. Yeah, back orb unblockable. Yeah, this is gonna be that much damage though, because orb into unblockable hit is not the best starter, but really big advantage for Chasperno, and has access to Vorpal, so Mr. Ronism is gonna die in the next hit. Nice block on the overhead.
Oh, just barely misses with that JHC though. And here we go. Dive Pressure gets the backdash, but does not get a punish off of it.
Yeah, so this is like, oh no, he got his landing caught. Yeah. So when you don't have any air options as Seth, it can be really awkward, because like he really has to just come straight down. And
Yeah.
if you're right there for when he's about to land and you just press a button, he gets hit. So yeah, really good awareness by Lionheart.
Lionheart is very ready for this matchup, it looks like. I'm really liking that they're very aggressive with their use of backdash to beat A dive. Though it does look like Mr. Ronism gets a solid hit here, so Mr. Ronism trying to get his gameplay started a little bit. Goes for that unblockable chain shift to convert.
Yeah, so that's the unblockable, and he uses chain shifts to get the combo. It's not gonna be a super shot. Oh, another unblockable setup. Okay, he was baiting the reversal. Okay, yeah, he was baiting the DP to see if Mr. or Lionheart would bite. Oh, gets thrown into the corner. Yeah, these are the fireballs. Oh,
Nice,
TRM?
gets the TRM. Yeah, this is working out great for Lionheart, able to defend for the corner, but here, jab hit here from Mr. Rowan isn't going to convert. He does have change shift. We might see another unblockable. Oh, no!
He didn't block it? What happened? Oh,
Yeah, I think he only waited a little bit. He didn't wait long enough. It's going to work out anyways for Rowan. Actually, this kind of works out better because now Lionheart's out of meter. So...
Yeah, Lionheart's out of meter. So it kind of worked out, yeah, that he picked up the... Oh, that's...
Oh!
That's, I think it's her best starter, I'm pretty sure. That's like actually her best starter, I'm fairly sure. Yeah, that's a lot of damage, 2.6 on counter hit trade. Oh, and then this, yeah, messes up the meaty and then gets a 2-aid, and then doesn't block the A-dive on the other side. It can be really tricky because he can appear on either side, so you have to react on which side he's coming from. There's an orb, okay, yeah, jumps over the orb.
Oh, he gets
really
the conversion, beautiful!
Yeah. Yeah, so Lionheart is really showing, like, that they understand the match. Yeah, he definitely knows. The fireballs.
Nice.
Jabs out.
Yeah, fuzzy jab here. Good way to deal with that kind of throw mix up with the fireball. This is Rowanism's opportunity here. He needs something. Oh no! Clipped out.
Yeah, clip low. Probably trying to backdash. It was probably a true block string. Oh, nice anti-air. And
yeah,
this is
really
gonna lead to a good amount of damage. Yeah, really good. It's an anti-air OS on throw timing. So Mr. Ronism showing that his defense is definitely there. Orb. Okay, respecting the orb, and Chasperno or Lionheart gets rewarded with Vorpal. But maybe we'll see a Vorpal strip here. No, we're gonna see another unblockable setup.
Oh no, he misses it.
No, I think he was baiting guard thrust. Oh, the orb. This is not gonna kill. No, it's not gonna kill him. No, it's not enough. It's not enough. Yeah, he's just gonna set an orb.
Oh, there's the veil off though. Okay,
Yeah.
Mr. Rose is very ready for that.
Yes.
All right, so 1-1 now. I think
1-1.
Lionheart displaying some really strong matchup knowledge, but Mr. Ronism, not crumbling, just really sticking to his guns and baiting a lot of Lionheart's kind of defensive options. Right, he's playing around these veil offs really well.
Yeah, definitely. But maybe a little bit too trigger happy on the reversal so far. Like the veil offs are not working so well on the warp timings. But Mr. Ronism will get warp. Oh, he gets counter hit by that again. That's the best starter. Oh no! Yeah, look at that damage. I'm pretty sure that was 4,200. That's like half his health. Oh yeah, EX command grab, and then it should be a combo into the corner. But the Vorpal cycle will go to Lionheart, so we will have to bait a We'll
see. This time he does not fall for it.
Yeah, he does not get counter hit by the sword staff. Oh, the orb is gonna mess up the combo a little bit. Let's see if he fixes his routing. Yes, he does. EX orb unblockable.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Although Lionheart did have 100 meter for guard thrust, but chose not to use the guard thrust mechanic there. Maybe he forgot, but yeah, match point for Ro here. But Lionheart's off to a good start. Hits him with 2A. I don't know. It's a mid, so I don't know what Mr. Ronism was really doing there. Oh, yep, that's a little
wow.
tricky.
Pressure here. Mr. Ronism needs to try and get out of this corner.
Yeah, he has to get out. Okay, goes for a TRM, doesn't get it. Sees it. Yep.
Nice.
That's omnidirectional DP, so it's gonna cover both sides no matter what.
Yeah, Mr. Ronism able to wait out, gets Vorpal, tries to make a play here. But wow, the run-up throw!
Jumps out.
Oh! A tricky air backdash from Mr. Ronism, putting him back in the corner. Just barely wins the cycle. Oh no!
That's a misinput, but he beat it.
Oh!
Yeah.
And now it's tied up. Last round.
Oh, gets hit by the orb. Yeah, he's gonna get a combo OTG with 2B. It's not gonna be the best combo, but a combo is a combo. He's gonna go for a reset. Okay, yeah. He
plays it safe.
Yeah, he was baiting Chas Lionheart's bailoff, but good concentrate by Lionheart and throws him before the orb hits him.
Oh, this is not a good situation for Ronism here. Lionheart definitely wants to try and close out here. He's got Bailoff and Meter in the corner. Yeah. Mr. Ronism, though, the patience on defense.
Oh,
he's out.
Yeah, that is a really good start for Sev, the BDP. So he's probably gonna spend Meter here. Okay, he's gonna opt for another unblockable.
He's going for it. Oh! Bailoff! It works with the hold!
He just holds Bailoff and since it's the
helmet, sweep! Oh, okay. And Lionheart really has Meter. He probably just got Meter here.
If Ronism gets hit, he's gonna be really... Okay, he doesn't get counter hit by that. That's +3. Oh, double overhead.
It gets hit it! So Mr. Ronism, he's gonna be able to wake up and have access to chain shift, but it might not matter here. Clean hit from Lionheart. Is this enough? I don't think so.
Not enough. It's a red combo as well. One throw will do it. He wakes up with 2A.
Oh, he backdashes the fastball kick. Tries to catch him with J8C. Not enough. 8 seconds on the clock.
No, the DP is not enough.
Oh, assault! Wait. Oh, that might be enough with Meter. It's a counter hit. Oh, he's gonna win. Wait, he needs a time. No. He didn't do it fast enough. Oh
no! He needed a super. I'm not sure.
Oh.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, and so Lionheart takes it just barely. What a critical match. My mind is being blown a little bit here. That was a really interesting situation at the end. But Chasperno is gonna take that. Wow.
It was a little close. To be honest, Lionheart probably shouldn't have pressed 2B there. He had a lot of HP. He definitely shouldn't have gotten counter hit assault, I think. if we look at the replay here, right? So Lionheart gets a 5A on Mr. Ronism, and then he gets another knockdown here. Doesn't have meter, so you can't really close it out. But is respecting Mr. Ronism having 100 meter and chain shift, so Mr. Ronism knows that, and then wakes up and then backdash the fastball kick. And then right here, Lionheart tries to DP, but the DP it doesn't have good horizontal range.
Yeah.
And then gets counter hit. That counter hit could have led to perhaps a game loss, but I think perhaps taking the throw probably would have been a safer call for Lionheart in the future. Just saying, but
yeah, that's definitely very true. A little bit of a heartbreaker for Mr. Ronism there because it definitely had an opportunity. But a very, very tricky situation with the time. That's a very tough call on what you can do or not do there because of the time running out. But in any case, Chasper now is going to proceed in winners, and we'll see them in winners round 2. So looking forward to seeing more. And of course, Mr. Ronism going to be in the in the lower bracket. So going to be seeing more from both of them as we move forward into our next match. But who do you got actually coming up next?
Yeah, so we have Sevs92 returning from last month as a Waldstein and Londrakia player, and then we have Cello Ice, or otherwise known as Cello, everyone just abbreviates it.
Yeah.
So Cello is a Hyde player. Okay. Pretty strong Hyde player. I'm pretty sure, a lot of these guys, since since the EU region is a pretty tight knit group of people, they usually talk. A lot of these players definitely practice against each other a lot, and it's the best way to for them to get better too. You just keep practicing against your friends who are also good. So yeah, so we'll most likely see Waldstein from Sevs first, and yeah, he's a grappler with the highest HP in the game, as most grapplers should have. And then he has really good jump normals actually. His ground mobility is pretty much non-existent because he barely can move. But like Waldstein generally needs to travel via assault or like air options, and he has really good air jump buttons, and he has a lot of reversals. Like
Yeah.
he can wait. He's pretty good at waking up with and rolling some dice, and then
Yeah,
getting.
I think we definitely saw Sevs demonstrating a lot of that last month. Had a lot of fun watching them, show off Wald last month. So looking forward to seeing more Wald too. And we're gonna be seeing probably, you said, I think Hyde from Sois. So looking forward to seeing that matchup.
Yeah. So it should be Hyde. I'm not sure if. Londrake.
Londraka?
Maybe. Okay.
Okay. So it seems like they're locking in Hyde Wald here. Here we go.
Yeah. So for this matchup, Hyde generally has pretty good advantage in neutral. Also, Hyde has one of like the best anti-airs in the game, known as 3C, and it literally goes to the top of the screen.
Yeah.
And it comes out in like 9 frames, I'm pretty sure. So
yeah, Wald likes to jump, but Hyde definitely has the don't jump button. So we're gonna find out here. The Sois versus Sevs, game 1.
So, well, already like right off the bat, Waldstein has really hard time getting out of pressure. Has really slow buttons, so without meter it can be pretty tough.
Yeah.
Oh, and I caught the overhead.
Hyde has some of the best corner pressure in the game, honestly, but Sevs trying his best to fight out here, get some distance, but there's a veil off.
There's a veil off already and baits reverse by going to the other side. Yeah, that 660, that dash and slash is really good at making reversals whiff on the initial side. So it needs to be really careful about waking up reversals versus Hyde. And use chain shifts to extend the pressure. Oh, she shields the second hit too! Good,
oh wow, counter hit force function.
Yeah, counter
That's going to be the first round.
Yeah, that's a really good starter. Sev's definitely on the back foot there. Being in pressure versus...
The trade with Detonate working out really great here for Solis. Nice damage here.
Yeah,
in the
and
corner.
Now this is where Hyde wants you, and this is where and then jumps over that reversal. Yeah, so that EX hands reversal is you can jump it and jump over it and bait it. It doesn't have like a high vertical hitbox, and then he sees that with chain shift and he's gonna DP that immediately.
Yeah, this is looking really strong for Solis here. Looking like they're going to be about to close out game 1, but let's see. Sevs has an opportunity, finds the great counter hit.
Yeah, good counter hit. And he has him in the corner. Reset,
Goes for the reset!
No, it didn't go for a reset. I think he timed it too early. He got a true combo.
Oh, no, you're right. Wow, okay. Yeah, I just assumed that looked like the reset there.
Yeah. I think the combo is too prorated. Okay, yeah, he's going to get the Vorpal Cycle here for one hit. I think Sevs... you can't die to chip damage and you can't die to chip damage in Under Night, which is one of like Hyde's strong suits. But yeah, being 1 HP as Wald is like pretty tough because grapplers need the HP to take. They need the HP to take the risks, and if you have no HP, you can't take risks.
All right, game 2 here. Solis starting off strong, gets a nice grid break.
Yeah. I think Sevs was blocking high. I think. Thinking it would be force function. He tried to shield high, but
the pressure from Celois is working out really well here. Sevs hasn't really been able to find a solid way out of the corner in this set yet.
Counter. I think that's a pretty. I think that's a good start. He has meter too.
Yeah.
Yeah, EXVP. Yep.
Very clean with the perfect on game 2, round 1, going into the potential final round here. Match point for Celois.
Get someone. Get someone. This is a good start. Yeah, he's gonna put him to the other. He's gonna put him to the corner with this EX God Press.
Yeah, nice stuff here from Sevs. Looking for an opening.
Oh
wow!
Doesn't take the B command grab. It's 18
and
frames.
He does have chain shift, so one grab CS here might be enough. We'll see. Here's a 5A though from Celois.
Yep. So he's gonna carry to the corner as much as possible. Yeah, the EX Rekka is gonna push all the way to the corner.
Might get more with the concentrate here. We'll see. Oh, even better.
Yeah, he saw it, but I think he had 100 meter, but he misinput his EX command grab input. Okay, veils him off. So get off me.
This is probably Sev's best opportunity if he can just get on Celois. There's the meter.
Yeah, nice shield into EX. He should be dead. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. He's gonna use chain shift to extend the combo. No, because normally you don't get a combo after that, but if you use chain shift, you can extend your combo.
That works out really great because he gets all that meter from the chain shift as well. So going into round 3, looking pretty good here for Sevs.
But yeah, I think so. Oh, yep, there's the
Yep.
anti-air. Can't jump. Can't jump. It goes to the top of the screen. My sword's really big.
It's so tempting to jump as well to just try and deal with some of the neutral, but Cello is so ready with the anti-air. Now there is a veil off wall on screen, so some potential, but good defense from Cello. Wow!
What? Reversal B command girl? And then Solo doesn't tech it. The cycle should go to. Oh no.
Oh, with the
nice
shield on wake up,
Yeah,
yeah.
nice.
Okay.
Pressure. Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, he can't do anything about that. The fireball's already there, and he has no meter for reversal. So, and then
Burns
he's
off
gonna
the
get
air
caught.
hit too.
The
Cello
next
is.
hit.
Oh wow!
Oh, again.
Sevs with chain shift again, sees it. Command
sees it.
grab. And what is Sevs gonna do here? The grid break state is ending, and he's operating wall.
Oh my god, counter hit! Oh, no combo.
Oh, that might be it. Yeah, he has meter. Yeah,
he's
wow.
dead.
Okay.
He's dead. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
wow, Sevs tying it up 1-1 here. That was an amazing round. He's
Yes.
showing off some awesome stuff.
Sometimes you can't run from like trying to run from wall like backdash being minus and then doing stuff can get you caught a lot. So sometimes you have to hold your ground. While definitely can be scary, you can't just like keep running away. But Sevs definitely caught him. Got him.
Yeah. Okay. Sevs
Yeah, gets him
in
with
some
the
trouble
5A.
here in the corner.
Yeah, it has warp wall. 2C no cancel. Nice block on the overhead.
Oh,
but he
wow.
doesn't take his turn.
Yeah, it looked like he went to Green Shield accident here, and Cello is definitely going to capitalize on that mistake.
Yeah, so one of Waldstein's like weaknesses is he has really slow buttons and he gets counter hit, but he has really slow buttons and Hyde wants you in the corner, so it's just like a win-win situation for Hyde. If he gets that situation, jumps the wake up command grab, doesn't get a punish, but gets this type of punish.
Cello is just trying to end it here. He's on match point. Gets a corner throw.
Yeah, Sevs has access to change it, but he has no meter, and Wall doesn't have any meter. Okay, yeah, he's gonna use the system reversal guard thrust.
Oh wow, that did not work out. What a trade! And that fireball is actually working out so well for Solis. Jumps out of the corner though. Gets the command grab.
This is how it all begins. He has a bait chain shift. That's a safe jump. Yup. Okay, he doesn't go for the DP. Oh, he gets counter hit. Okay, throws a fireball.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Is this?
I think
Is this enough?
I think that.
Oh, he
dropped
dropped
it.
And Cello is now on a sliver of HP.
Both players sliver. One hit will most likely do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's been going for that fireball trade, and it's been working, but not when you actually die from the trade on that assault normal.
Yeah, you can't trade when you got no HP. You're gonna die. Yeah, he's throwing, and Sevs is definitely jumping for the fireball, but Solo gets a counter hit, and this is a good. Oh, okay, he didn't count his bounces, and luckily he gets another combo, thinking that it was a combo drop, and he gets a reset.
Yes, Solo is just trying to take it here. Gets a huge counter hit with chain shift. This is
that might be it with 200.
Yeah.
He's got 200.
Oh no, he got the miss. Oh no. All right, a chance here for Sevs, but Celois has a lot of resources to try and close it out now, and I think he's very content to just stay here across the screen and do what he can. There it is. All right, Celois takes it 2-1 over Sevs, but a real nail biter there. So many interesting interactions throughout the set.
Yeah, because honestly, Wald sometimes I mean, you can't only block versus Wall. You're like, oh, I have a huge life lead. I'll just down back and do nothing, and then you get command grab 4 times and you die. But yeah, so right here it was just a series of fortunate events for Solo most likely. Dropping some combos, but Wall definitely has no fast wake up pokes. So Sevs definitely should have been on the back foot. And he gets a misinput here. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that was EX
Fireball, I think, for extension.
Or EXDP most likely, but sometimes based on where the opponent hitbox is, it considers you on the left or the right side.
Yeah, you get that accidental 2 and 4. That's so unfortunate.
Yeah,
but in any case, that was the match. Celois moving on in winners. They're going to be taking on Chaspernoke, Lionheart, and Sevs going to be in the lower bracket here against Miss Ronism. So excited to see more of them. And obviously, Sevs and Mr. Ronas, they're going to have to climb out of the lower bracket to get another crack at some of these players.
But
And-
then up next, we're gonna have Nephros, who is our second place from last month. Really strong Linne, Mosin's like practice partner.
Yeah.
And then we have Teeps X56, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Teep X56, or otherwise they go by Teep, or Teeps plays Akatsuki and subs Hyde, but probably will go with Akatsuki, as like they're both like kind of infighters.
Right.
Linne we saw last month for sure, but character profile, she's really safe, like all around character. She has really good mobility. She has like one of the fastest run speeds on the ground. She's got a really like pretty good backdash. Gets her pretty far away. She has a double jump as well with air mobility, and she has like a large amount of defensive options. Like she's got her main thing being force function. It's like a dodge, and then if she presses the button again, a strike comes out, and it's like really good defensive option that like it's really annoying to bait.
Yeah.
It's really annoying to bait this option. It's quite annoying. But yeah, she has trouble with aerial based characters, and her pressure is not really like, she doesn't really have access to like plus frames like on demand as much, like at all, pretty much.
Right.
So it's gonna have to rely on spacing and mobility and like footsies and stuff like that.
Yeah, did we see a Line Akatsuki matchup last month? I'm trying to remember, but I have the memory of a goldfish.
We did. It was Brandon versus Havard and.
Oh right, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna be seeing that again. That was fun. I'm looking forward to seeing this. So I think we're gonna be going into the first match here very shortly. It's gonna be Nephros on the left playing Line versus Teep on the right, and I see them hovering over Wagner. Is this real? This looks like it might be real. No,
maybe. Okay, Hyde. Okay. So yeah,
they're just messing with us.
I know that Linne players like don't like the matchup as much. I think they think it's like Hyde favor, and Hyde players probably think it's good for Hyde. So this does make sense.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how proficient Teep is at Hyde compared to Akatsuki, but I've been told that he's a bit of a wild boy when it comes to Hyde. So we'll see.
We're gonna find out. Here we go. So game 1, Nephros versus Teep.
Yeah, so he's gonna get those Kuga dashes, but those are at this spacing it's minus, but Teep won't swing. He's not swinging at him. Gets counter hit jump C.
Yeah, Teep unable to escape the corner here. Nephros cashing in with some damage. Plays around that chain shift. Does give opportunity for Teep to jump out of the corner though.
So yeah, he's gonna use meter to extend it because Benson is yeah, but there's the force function.
That is so much grid.
Yeah, that is the amount of grid, and Nephros has CS. I don't know if he's gonna spend meter here, as it won't kill, but it will put him into throw range. Okay, he will spend it, so one throw will kill. ADPCS is check the meter to see if you wake up with a reversal or something, so you can block time. Overhead backdash.
Teep trying to do what they can to just get out. There's the veil off. Wants to win this round here. Spends the meter immediately.
This is a lot of resources to spend with this amount of HP. We'll see
if
he can. One hit is gonna. Oh, trade! Okay.
Oh no! Wrong one? Oh. Okay, so damage here for Teep. And with 20 seconds on the clock, I'm interested in seeing how the rest is going to play out. Tries to bait a throw there with TK Pogo. There's the force function pressure.
10 seconds. Nephros has CS. Uses it.
Oh, no! What?
Oh, yeah, he's dead.
Wow, I wonder what Nephros was trying to do there.
I think he was trying to jump and he got caught in jump startup or something. Oh my god, the Rekka.
Alright, Teep has Nephros in the corner. Remember, Hyde's corner pressure is definitely one of the scariest parts about Hyde, so this is not where Nephros wants to be here.
Yeah, and then he's gonna get... Oh, he gets Pogo! That's a really good starter, just like 4k at least. Yeah, he's gonna spend meter, make it hurt more maybe. Yup, look at this. Well, it's like just like
so
almost
much
5,000.
damage. And with chain shift, I mean, close it out.
Oh, TRM! Yeah, he gets him on the throw. Yeah, so for those who don't know, a TRM is known as throw reject miss. So when you attempt to tech a throw early and your opponent throws you on the timing, you can't tech the throw anymore, even if it was a goal throw, which is a hit stun throw or a block stun throw.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he read Nephros's defensive option there, knowing that Nephros would most likely OS or try to not die to a throw there. Yeah, backdash fight. Wow. the Kuga fizzled out, and then let the fireball go through. Oh, nice blocks. Oh, that was a nice throw to win the cycle, because when you throw your opponent, when you get thrown, you lose 2 blocks of grid.
Pressure here from Nefros, gets a nice throw. Teep just trying to defend, tries to go in swinging with the 6B, does not quite work out. Nefros cashing in with some big damage. Lets them get out of the corner, but nice assault counter hit and a change shift mid combo for the meter.
Yeah, for the meter. He wanted the 2B. I don't know if that was a misinput and he wanted VDP, but waking up with high 2B is definitely a rare option. Yeah, so back dash is there. Yeah, a lot of fireballs, where high fireballs go full screen while lane 8 fireballs definitely fizzle out. Yeah. Yeah, he sees it. Wait, what?
Oh, again, yeah, the DP, I guess, just too far away, it looked like.
I think I'm not sure. I think he misinput, but this is a lot of damage.
Wow.
Now in the corner versus high. Okay, yeah, he just challenges that with 2A. There's not going to be a side swap combo here, so he's most likely going to... Oh, there is. Just kidding. Back to the corner you go.
Teep using that chain shift just once their turn, even harder.
Wow, yeah, that was a nice force function. The dodge into roll to get out of the fireball there. And Nefros is going to use CS and immediately use ADP into EX Kuga.
Oh!
Counter hit. Oh, too high, too high.
Well, gets the follow-up. Yeah, it's going to work out here for Nefros. Whoa, Wake Up Rekka, let's go! Let's go!
Okay, sees it this time and does DP. Oh, and then he catches Teep low.
I was hoping that was another Wake Up Rekka.
I'm pretty sure it was Wake Up Rekka. I'm pretty sure I want to say that was Wake Up Rekka.
All right, a big fan of, so it's 1-1 now. Nefros tying it up. But yeah, I'm enjoying a lot of the defensive options here from Teep. It's making me smile. Yeah. So I'm just happy to watch another set between these two. This has been a good one.
Yeah. So okay, he's gonna stay. So we went to return to character select, maybe for a breather, but they have locked in, or at least Teep has locked in Hyde, and I'm pretty sure Nefros will lock in Linnea. I don't think Nefros plays.
I think they're taking some time to get reset mentality-wise. There was definitely a lot of information on the table in that last game, so very excited to see if there's gonna be some adaptation, some counterplay coming out here.
And it was high octane, so sometimes you gotta slow it down.
Yeah, high octane is exactly right. The last like 30 seconds of that match was all maximum octane, but wow, yeah.
That's a really good starter.
Nefros has been looking for that, been throwing it out for a while, so good to see that when finally working out for him. But wow, a big assault hit here for Teep. Doesn't complete the conversion, but does grid break. No meter to unfortunately punish that Kuga, but does get a great hit here.
Yeah, he drops the Hien part of the combo and then gets punished for dropping at that point in the combo. Oh, nice shield. Oh, he doesn't get the grid break. He didn't dash deep enough.
Catches up with the redash. Yeah, I don't actually know. I don't think I can take a guess on what that one was, but in any case, Nefros.
Yeah, plus frames, still my turn. Backdash baits the 2A, penalties with 6B.
Nice.
I think he's dead.
No, he's
not dead.
Barely alive here. But very tough spot for Nefros, who doesn't have meter. Jumps out of the corner. Oh, wow! What a conversion!
Falls with jump C. Yeah, high 5B is definitely not the anti-air to go. Not the anti-air option there, and gets hit by falling jump C.
So Nefros, really clean conversion that previous round, making match point. But Teep immediately bouncing back here, gets a really solid hit in the corner. Both players with a lot of resources, so we'll see, can Nefros get out of this pressure?
Oh, the throw's gonna win Teeps the cycle too, and it's not where you want to be. Okay.
Oh wow, here we go.
This on purpose to go for a throw.
Nefros, I don't know. This might be one of those rounds where you just take it. Yeah.
Yeah, this one of those go next one.
Oh no! He's doing the hero veil off. He's gambling all of his meter to try and win this match here. And I am. Wow, that
200 meter.
Yeah, the hero veil off there does not work out, and I think Teep definitely got to be feeling good about that one. Off to a great start.
That was definitely an anime protagonist veil off there, but Hyde is the protagonist of Under Night, so
I feel like we've seen a solid amount of anime protag veil off so far in this tournament, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
6E. Oh,
Nice.
wow, nice
Yeah.
routing. Yeah.
Yep.
This is nice routing, but I don't think he can strip the veil off the ice, so he's gonna have to. Oh, wake up throw. That's minus. CS. Okay. Okay, goes for it. That was not the overhead. It was not even. There was no flash.
Oh wow.
2Bs, the 6-6C. I'm surprised that came out fast enough because 6-6C low crushes on like frames like 6 or 7 or something. He's not dead. No, this is not dead. Not dead. But one
Yeah,
throw.
but he's buying some time to get some grit here, so he'll almost guarantee get the cycle. But where's the veil off?
Protagonist veil off.
Oh, catches him with the backdash. Great active frames on that. Wow. Okay, and Nephros gonna take it, but I've been actually so I'm feeling great about the quality of these matches so far. Every match has been really exciting in this winners round 1. Yeah, I have no complaints here.
Yeah, so that was definitely like that veil off by Nephros at literal 1 HP was probably I don't know about that one, but I mean he closes out. So
yeah, he won, so he's got confidence. He's definitely showing the confidence. But yeah, definitely what is set between these two.
Yes. So right there, Nephros pokes out with 2B, which is A-frame startup after shielding the second hit of high jump to C. I'm not sure if the high jump to C was minus, but I'm not sure. Yeah, but Teeps veil off here, and then he chooses not to spend meter, and then then Nephros calls out his backdash. Backdashes are invuln from frames 1 through 8.
Yeah, great call out.
But Lineage 2C is 12 frames, and it's like active for like an insane amount of frames. So it will catch the end of the backdash because it is punishable from frames 9 to 22. But yeah, so congratulations to Nephros.
Yeah, he's gonna be moving forward in the upper bracket. So we are here in our last match of winners round 1 with Logan versus Sins Mo. And this is going to be an interesting one, too. I mean, I know this match is going to be good because every single match so far today has been spectacular. So, I mean, what can go wrong?
Yeah, so we're going to have, Glottican versus Sins Mo or Mo-Sin or just Mo, what everyone calls him. Glottican is currently right now, I think, regarded as the best Yuzuriha in EU, according to my sources. And Mo-Sin is our champion from last
Previous
month.
champion.
Yeah, so we should see Enkidu from Mo, and I think we have a character profile coming up here from Enkidu. Yep. Yeah, he has a high amount of HP. He's a close mid-range infighter. Pretty simple, nothing too crazy. He gets insane rewards off counter hit though because of his trait called Havoc. So if he hits you in the recovery frames, he has like literally 2 years to confirm the combo, and he gets a lot of damage. He has a good amount of defensive options. He's got parries, especially if after using chain shift. A parry is frame 1. He has EX parry. He has EXCP. He has like good anti-airs. Yeah, so he has a lot of good ways to protect himself on top of his high energy. But the matchup he's about to fight is Yuzuriha. And Yuzuriha is like one of the best zoners in the game. She's got a really long sword. And if one of his weaknesses is that he gets zoned out pretty easily.
Yeah, and Yuzu's definitely a character that can capitalize on a character's inability to get in, as she can kind of sit across the screen and just slash and keep you out until she's satisfied with it. So we'll see if that ends up being the case. Really enjoyed watching Sins Mo play in the last month, and a lot of exciting matches from them. So looking forward to seeing what they have and what their plan is for Yuzu, right? And how that's going to play out. And really happy to see Yuzu on stream. Love watching that character in general and commentating that character. So very happy that we have some fresh characters for this month. It's really exciting, but at the same time, also again happy that we got some returning strong players from the previous bracket. So yeah, looking forward to seeing how this is going to play out. How do you feel about this, Ben?
It's gonna be really hard for Mo. This matchup is bad, but there's one caveat to this matchup. So his A parry, if he parries Yuzu's long slashes close enough, you will literally scoop her. You will grab her from across the screen, which is good for you. But Mo does have a phone on and has other subs, but yeah, that's why he was
looks like it is gonna be Enkidu.
Yeah, Enkidu. So he's gonna play Dash Block Simulator 2020, but soon to be 2021.
Yeah. All right. So here we go. First round here. First game for Sinsmo versus Gladken. And we're gonna see, like you said, Block Simulator. Is it gonna be the Block Simulator? Round start up forward here, and Mo immediately getting a really good hit here on Yuzu.
Yeah, but this is where Yuzu definitely struggles on defense. Like on defense, Yuzu can definitely crumple really quick. So off to a great start, and Mo's win condition is already somewhat secured here. Sees a shield, but doesn't throw it in time. 2 throws, and now we're already at near death scenario.
Oh, 1-4B.
Yeah, that is a 7-frame parry that rewards an incredible amount of damage. Yuzu's known for that parry, and Yuzu's known for high damage in general. But yeah, so these long slashes, Mo is gonna have to make sure he doesn't get clipped, because Yuzu does a high amount of damage.
Yeah, if you take a hit there, it's tough, but Mo is able to weather the storm, gets Vorpal, so a little bit more opportunity. Goes for it with the parry CS into EX Fist, but doesn't work out. Damage here for Glodican.
Yeah, this is a lot of damage, and then one good hit, and Yuzu can kill, believe it or not, at this amount of HP. Oh, it doesn't confirm? And so this is where, if it goes into a neutral state, Mo is really in a terrible position. As you can see, he really has no answers!
Wow, but he goes for the assault and actually just assaulted faster than Glodican, so first round to Sinsmo.
Yeah, so Glodican definitely had to, I mean, the thing is like, Yuzu doesn't have really a lot of mix-ups since she's a zoner, and if she doesn't have the HP lead, she has to go in, but again, good start for Mo, and Glodican is going to have to definitely get out of the corner somehow like he did last game. He's going to backdash to prevent the air. Oh no, get bait! Yeah.
And well, I mean, perfect from Mo.
Yeah, so Yuzu doesn't really have any, like, reversals other than she has an EX flip, but it has a weakness which like it has a dead zone in front of her, so like it pretty much whiffs like all the time, and so she just like dies.
And I think
other than that, she has nothing.
One thing you highlighted a little bit earlier is also just on defense. Not only does she not really have strong wake-up options, but maybe one of Yuzu's weaknesses is just that there's a particular range where her normals are a little bit too slow. She's like kind of transitions from the fast but stubby normals to the big, slow, long ones, and doesn't really have as good options in that kind of middle range. And that's actually a range where Enkidu has some really great options. So you're not too surprising to see Mo able to kind of bully once they get into their nice, ideal Enkidu range here, especially in the corner.
Yeah, and speaking of the corner, that's where Glodican's in right now. Uh-oh. Yeah, he can't do anything about that though. No reversal, as we said. His reversal will whiff at that range, at point blank. So Glodican's gonna have to block, gets hit by low. Yeah, and then pick up 2A. Yeah, so Glodican really has to just establish himself in neutral and not let
but Mo is just doing such a good job of not letting the match get to that point. So match point now for Mo in the corner yet again. It's like we've been watching this pretty consistently. There's the 4B's out of the corner, but the punish here from Mo and swaps back into the corner. This is looking so good for Mo.
Oh, gets caught low. I think he's dead. He's gonna build a 100-meter in time.
Definitely.
Yeah, so he has 100, and anime, CBO, ABC, ABC. Can't drop that combo. Yeah, can't drop that. Yeah.
All right.
Really?
So yeah, that's gonna be the 2-0 from Mo. What a way to close out our first round of winners, right?
Yeah, really dominating actually. Considering, I mean, Mo is probably like one of, if not one of the like best players right now currently in Europe, for sure. But this matchup again is supposed to be horrible for Enkidu, everyone. Like I'm not lying about this.
I mean, honestly, the first round, Glodican was definitely showing off. The ways to leverage that matchup. It just never got to that point ever again, basically, right?
Yeah, it's just sometimes like your opponent just gets a good call out on you in neutral and then gets a hit on you and Yuzu, and you're like, well, now the corner is Yuzu.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Well, yeah, that's gonna be it for our winners round one. Let's take a look at again this bracket we got on the winners side here. We have Chasper now, and we have Solois, and then on the other side, it's gonna be Nephros and Sinsmo, and then on the loser side, we're gonna have. It looks like actually, wow. Oh, so Sevs and Mr. Roism actually played. Mr. Roism actually took that match. So there's already some matches playing out in the lower bracket as we speak. So we're gonna be seeing more of Mr. Roism, and I think Glodican and Teep are going to be playing. So, looking good luck to both of those players. But we're going to be taking a look at this winners round 2 shortly. I don't know. How are you feeling so far about this bracket, Ben?
I think this bracket is insanely stacked and fun, to be honest. Like, this is like probably like one of the. This is like currently right now in the Europe region. There's like the active players. These are like the strong players that are still like grinding the game in Europe, even though we have all this like pandemic stuff going on still. Sure. Right now, currently, these guys are like the cream of the crop players in Europe. So like this bracket's like stacked from top to bottom. Like all top 8 is like all the like, super strong players in Europe. So yeah, I love watching brackets like this. So
excited to see some more. We're gonna go to a quick break first, but after that, just come straight back here for some more Under Night. So get a drink, go take go get some breath of fresh air. But we'll see you guys soon after this break.
The inaugural PS4 Tournament's Open Series Under Night In-Birth EXE Late Claire Grand Finals did not disappoint, with some of the best in Europe showing up to fight for some cash and community pride. The first quarterfinals game featured Nefros and Team N14. Nefros started with the perfect and finished with the 2-0 sweep strong. Second quarters match brought Sevs 92 versus Luvistella. Sevs was able to hold it down on Waldstein and take both games 2-0, moving on to face Nefros. Third quarters saw a quick set between Chaspernu and Engel Mitaruzi. No mercy was shown as Chaspernu dominated the 2-0 sweep without dropping a round. Last of the quarters gave us Lervius and Sinsmo. Despite a few close moments, Mo continued the sweep trend 2-0. In the first semifinals, Nefros and Sevs 92, sticking with their previous Line and waltzing respectively, saw Sevs crumble under Nefros' tactical approach. Sevs capped off the second game with an impressive finisher, but in the end, Nefros sealed the deal to move on to winners finals. Chaspernu and Sinsmo battled it out, trading blows in the second semifinal set. Chaspernu clutched the final round for Game 1 while Sinsmo pushed back Game 2 and kept his momentum to take the set, scoring a perfect game in the final round. The winners finals brought together two competitors who are also practice partners outside of Open Series, Nefros and Sinsmo. Practice paid off for Sinsmo, who made a dominant comeback and secured a seat in the finals. The lower bracket finals had Nefros and Sevs battling for a chance at a runback. Nefros came out swinging, and despite the Lodrekia switch from Sevs, completed the sweep 2-0. With Nefros chasing the run back, Sinsmo showed little hesitation in finishing what he started. Game 1 was all Enkidu, which set the trend for the remaining Grand Finals matches. Sinsmo takes home the first PlayStation 4 Tournament's Open Series Under Night In-Birth EXE Late Claire Championship for Europe. On the North American side, the quarterfinals opened with It's Big Black and Lightning Hearts facing off. Lightning Hearts put up a good fight with Ore, but was not able to fend off It's Big Black's onslaught with Byakuya, sweeping the match 2-0. Next, we saw UGS Havard versus NYCZ Brandon. The two went back and forth until Havard made some decisive moves to take the set 2-1. In the third quarterfinals match, we saw DRB Jushichi versus Always Anti-Evil in an all-out brawl. Anti-Evil put up his best effort with Enkidu, but was no match for Jushichi Zakatsuki, who advanced to the semifinals with a 2-0 win. The last round of quarterfinals featured Midnight Art 615 versus FGO Snappy. Snappy took the first game with ease. Midnight Art put more of a fight in Game 2, but ultimately Snappy secured the win in the last round. In the first semifinal match, we saw It's Big Black and UGS Havard face off. Big Black was still looking strong on Byakuya and capitalized on Havard's mistakes, winning 2-0. Next up was DRB Jushichi versus FGO Snappy. Despite some close moments, Jushichi was able to emerge victorious and advance 2-0. In the winners finals, DRB Jushichi and It's Big Black battled in a back and forth match. Big Black looked dominant early on, but Jushichi was able to bounce back to take it to Game 3. Unfortunately, he couldn't complete the comeback as Big Black secured the win 2-1. In the lower bracket semifinals, NYCZ Brandon and UGS Havard squared off in a rematch for a chance at redemption. Brandon got his revenge on Havard, sweeping the match 2-0. In the lower bracket finals, NYCZ Brandon was able to carry the momentum from his previous match and defeat DRB Jushichi with another 2-0 sweep, moving on to the Grand Finals. In the Grand Finals, we saw It's Big Black and NYCZ Brandon go toe-to-toe, with both players trading wins in the first two games. In the final game, Big Black had some extremely close calls, but was able to defeat Brandon to be crowned as the North America Monthly Finals Champion for November.
And welcome back to the PS4 Open Series. We're here with the EU monthly finals for December here for Under Night in-Birth EXE Lake Claire. I'm Brett, and I'm joined here again by Ghost aka Ben, and we're looking forward to seeing some more Under Night, right?
Yeah, and then so right off the bat, so we're most likely gonna go pretty much straight into it. We have Chaspernu, aka Lionheart, versus Celoise or Celo. Should be honestly Hyde. I haven't seen them play any sub characters. This matchup, I don't get to see this one that much.
Yeah,
it's pretty rare on my side of North America, like the East Coast. It's a pretty rare matchup. But I believe it should be even. I don't know why it wouldn't be even. Although maybe Nanase has a bit more trouble in neutral because the speed at which she could control the space with fireballs is a lot slower at which Hyde can throw out the fireballs. Because Nanase has to like go to the air to like do it, so she has to do it from like an aerial approach, versus Hyde who can just like toss them on like continuously from the ground. And Nanase.
I think it's I actually like we talked about Nanase's normals a lot, and I especially in this current version, her normals really got a lot of help, and it definitely feels like she has some pretty decent options. Even farther away than Hyde does in a lot of situations. So I think it's the kind of matchup where it looks like we actually had a connection error. But I think Hyde has a little bit stronger corner pressure in some situations maybe, and trades off a little bit of power in the kind of mid-range and in some range situations compared to Nanase. So it's definitely like I think Hyde wants to get in a little bit more than Nanase there. But like you're saying, I also agree that it's not a really clear-cut matchup. I think it really is going to come down to the player more than anything else. But I think we're definitely going to see that Hyde's going to be the one who wants to get his turn a little more often. Nanase maybe a little more inclined to be more okay with backing off a bit or doing a little more contained pressure maybe than Hyde is, right?
Yeah, for sure. And I think the lobby is recreated, and I believe you will need to rejoin the lobby here. And then we should get into it. Yeah, I think everything you said is correct. I would say in the matchup. Also, Hyde 3C, his anti-air is like again, literally the top of the screen.
Yeah.
So. So Nanase's air mobility is probably going to be neutralized somewhat. Obviously, you still have to show the option a little bit, but Lionheart really does like to use a lot of the float cancel like fireball pressure.
Definitely.
And if Celoise is feeling like, hey, stop that, and it presses his 9-frame top of the screen anti-air and he gets a counter hit, it's going to make it. Lionheart is going to be in a lot of trouble there if he gets hit. But yeah, I think fairly even. I think Nanase has a little bit more advantage in the mid range. I think her buttons are slightly better in the mid range, but Hyde is definitely a character who's just, I just need you in the corner.
I think it's the 6B range for Hyde is good for Hyde. I think the other ranges are anything outside of that 6B range. I think Nanase's feeling a lot more comfortable. But we're gonna find out here. So we're going into game 1 of Celoise versus Chaspernu, aka Lionheart here. Hyde versus Nanase. This is again the first match of the winners round 2. This is winners semis. So here we go.
Right off the bat, he goes for a throw. Doesn't block the Assault HC. And Celoise is gonna get a combo. Drops it unfortunately. And with punishes with 2 feet. Doesn't get a combo though.
Okay, and wow, Celoise with the call out 2A.
Yeah, he's gonna bring him to the corner.
Definitely where Hyde wants to be.
Yeah, this is where Hyde wants to be.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm noticing, the force function is working out so well for Celoise overall. Really, really impressed by how well that's been working out for him.
Okay, so he does 2A to bait the chain shift, but Lionheart holds. Nice discipline by him. Yeah, extends it for plus frames and backs off. This is... Wait!
Oh, okay.
Wait, excuse me? Wait a second. That is not a reversal, by the way, everybody. That is not
if you believe it enough, it is, right? If you believe enough, it's a reversal. Pretty sure that's how it works.
Sees the shield, and now Celoise is in the corner. This is where Lionheart... counter hit 6B!
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, here's the window key. Veil off, get off me. Alright, now your turn to be in the corner. Yeah, he's gonna EX Fireball for plus frames. Extend his turn, and he'll bail off right back.
Nice. And compared to Hyde, I think this might be a scary situation to have to deal with the veil off here. Or just get hit, and this is going to be a lot of damage.
Yeah, he's going to cancel for the hard knockdown. That's +3. Oh, that's +3! And then
wow.
I think
Yeah,
Celo's trying to do
challenge.
something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Celo's challenged that +3 and gets hit. Oh, he jumps
Oh!
over the 2-2! Oh, unfortunately, he drops the combo, and then Celos gets a 2A to 2C combo. It drops that one too. Oh, counter hit, up back win.
Yeah, that's going to work out great here for Lionheart. Oh, wow,
Whoa,
the
ADP?
back that...
That was ADP. Oh, laser. Yeah, that's a new move in clear. Oh, he almost got micro dash 3C2. That's crazy. That's a hard combo. Oh wow, Texas throw so late on reaction maybe?
Oh, tries to catch the backdash with the sword card. Doesn't quite work out, but back to neutral here a little bit. Lionheart wants the grid, but he's definitely gonna get it.
Oh, counter!
Oh!
Oh, yeah, nice block on the double overhead. Lionheart still has me.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's...
wait, I think
Should
he
be
used all
it.
his bounds. I think he used all.
Wait. Oh, he did! Oh, wow! I can't believe what I'm watching right now. Saloy's here with a lot of meter at his disposal, looking like he's going to be able to make the comeback here. But wow, goes for... That was really interesting.
The whiffs.
Wow, yeah, wow. So Lionheart takes the first game, but that's end situation. 2A whiff on the median to just CS throw was definitely not what I was expecting to see there from a closeout situation. It looks like you want to say something.
So that whiff 2A is definitely ADP CS.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he definitely messed that up, and then he went for throw and he mistimed on wake up, and he's gonna get the throw. So unfortunate for Solus, but fortunate round for him as never mind he gets DP'd. Doesn't.
Yeah, we'll see if Celos can bounce back from that because, like you're saying, yeah, if that was supposed to be ADP CS, then he was probably going to be able to win that round. Honestly, he had so many resources to close it out here. We'll see in this game too.
Lionheart is gonna get the cycle.
Oh,
yeah. It's on the top of the screen. Gripper sky high.
With that 3C.
Yeah. And this is a lot of damage, but there's no Vorpal strip here, so he's gonna have to respect chain shift. Both players just back off, respecting each other. They don't want to take any risks.
And Lionheart getting low. That might just be it. Yeah. Oh wow!
He drops it. Oh no. Okay, backdash. But Celos has a huge life lead, and the time is ticking. Goes for the
Time
laser.
is definitely ticking. Gonna close out with the laser anyways.
That is air blockable. I don't know
Alright,
what Lionheart was doing. That laser is air blockable. You can't block that in the air. I'm not sure. That was not landing recovery. But anyway, Celos gets a nice start, and he's gonna put him into the corner, and this is. It's party time for Hyde.
Oh wow!
Yep, gets thrown. 5-8 to throw.
Yeah, I mean, we've been seeing Celos' corner pressure work out really well so far in this bracket. No surprise here to see him. Oh!
I actually think he's dead. I'm pretty sure he's dead. He's got 200 meter and... Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Again? Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. Giant vortex. That is, 5,500 damage. That is a lot of damage.
Alright,
Don't get grid broken by that.
Tying it up 1-1. So Celois still does get that one game under their belt. Looking forward to see how that works out, but that force function counter hit in the corner. Oh man.
Yeah, that's where in the corner. That's where Hyde does all his damage. It's like where all his damage comes from. He's trying to call out the backdash, but overextends a little bit and gets caught by the Sway. And now Celos is getting. Wow. That's not a valid combo. That's not a valid combo. But we'll take it.
No, I think Lionheart will definitely take it.
Oh no, yeah. Sword Card is definitely not a go-to special in this matchup due to high fireball. The patience from Celos gets some Vorpal, but he'll use it immediately and has 130 meter counter hit force function.
Nice!
Yeah, nice confirm, and this is a lot of damage. And this is where Hyde wants you to be in corner time. Oh, counter hit jumpy.
Yeah, it looked like the 3C OS came out, but just not fast enough.
Yeah, not fast enough. Yeah, exactly. And this is one throw or one hit, and it's over on this round. Oh no, it's flicker shield. Okay, doesn't get thrown. Oh, text the throw.
Lionheart.
Scared of DP.
Yeah, he's just way too scared here. Okay, the guard does. Oh, he gets the hit here. patience paying off for Lionheart. Oh no!
Oh,
That was definitely a heartbreaker. Match point now for Celois here.
oh, these shields are really scary, but Lionheart's not getting grip broken on any of them. So, okay. Oh no, he gets clipped! Okay, that's 2 ground bounces. Hopefully Celois knows his ground bounces. Yeah, he's gonna end the combo here.
Alright, Lionheart does have CS, a lot of meter, but can they get out of the corner here?
Yeah.
Just weathering the storm, trying to dash block out, but not going to be good enough here.
There's not gonna be a Vorpal strip because Celois doesn't have 100 meter, but he gets a Vorpal cycle at the end of the combo. So, okay, he blocks the force function. It was an overhead. Blockade blocks the overhead. Okay, he's getting out.
Oh, goes for the anti-air, but the mobility from the air force function, just floating far enough away, you can't DP that. And that's a huge hit here for Celois.
Should not be that High doesn't do that much damage in the mid screen.
One touchdown though. Look at this chip. Yep, that's it. And Celois is gonna take it 2-1 over Chasperno, and man, that it looked like over the course of the match was just tilting, further and further towards Celois there. Really looked like Celois was able to run his game effectively towards the end of that set.
It's just a lot of the matchups and like the neutral interactions really just gave Celois Celois would generally get the hit first, and Hyde has really good corner carry. Like his mid-screen damage isn't like crazy, but he has a lot of Hydes just route for corner carry on their combos because like that's where Hyde needs you to be. And any single time Celois had Lionheart in the corner, it was like really tough because that's just where Hyde wants you. It's just so tough because he, as we talked about before, his Hyde 6B range is where Nanaste is like scared.
Right.
And when you're in the corner, you can't retreat. You can't retreat from the 6B range.
Yeah.
And it's easier to space perfect 6B range. So it's really easy for Hyde to really manipulate the range where he's good in the corner as well.
So Celois is going to be putting themselves into winners finals, and they're going to be playing the winner of this next match we're seeing here. So we're going to be seeing Nephros versus Sinsmo coming up next. And that's going to be a fun one.
Yeah, I mean, this was grand finals.
Yeah.
Last month. Actually, I think they played in round 2, and then Mo won, and then Nephros had to go all the way through losers.
Yeah,
and then
I remember that.
Right? Yeah.
So it was actually 2-0 the last time they played in winners finals.
Oh, okay.
And then in grand finals, it was also 2-0. So there's definitely some history. Just in this this monthly sets here between these two players, but I think we're going to be seeing it quite soon. But in any case, I'm really excited to see how this is going to play out between the two. But you know, like last time it didn't work out. So do you think there's going to be some adjustments coming from Nephros here?
They're like good friends. Like they practice all the time. There's probably no they're probably just like, you got the better of me this time.
I mean,
I'll
like
get you next time.
Last time we were, saying, oh, is there going to be some hidden layer stuff that they're going to be pulling out? But this is the second time now that they're going to be bumping into each other in this monthly bracket. So
maybe they haven't played each other in this last month. They purposely dodging each other. They're like, yo, you want to play some games? Like, nah, I don't want to play right now, bro. Like, I'll see you in the monthly finals after I lab some. But I don't. Maybe they're hiding tech from each other. Maybe like Nephros is just like, no, I have to prepare. I want the extra prize pool next one. So maybe there's some of that going on, but we'll see.
Maybe, yeah. We'll see. So both these players are also going to be playing against Celois, so they're also got to be thinking about like how they're going to be approaching that hide, right?
Yeah. These two are both playing like close mid-range infighter characters.
Yeah. So no matter what, all these players we're seeing right now, all kind of actually playing in that same kind of range. So it definitely has been leading some really interesting back and forth. But let's take a look at this first game coming up here between Nephros and Sinsmo.
Yeah, so I think round start is really important to see what their mentality is, like who's going to be more aggressive. And right off the bat, Sinsmo already goes for a hard call out. He presses 4C of all buttons, and then Nephros leads it, and then puts Mosin on the back foot. Definitely some layering going on there. They're practice partners. So, okay, text to throw, CS. Text to throw again.
Oh, wow. Oh,
What?
really? I did not know that happens. That's an interesting interaction. Wow.
I've literally never seen that interaction. Actually. Okay. Oh no,
Okay,
he misses
wow.
he misses the meaty, and then Nephros realizes it and then punishes
Yeah.
Mosin for whipping it.
Yeah, Nefros doing a great job
Wait, what
capitalizing on that. Speaking of which, big EX fist here from Mo. Force function yet again.
Yeah, force function, but that was an amazing whip punish on the Kuga actually earlier. Oh, gets clipped by dash to be low. Mosin was walking back a little too much, and Nephros recognizes it and casts him 2P. So maybe some secret training going on, but good start for Nephros.
Okay. Some damage here for Mo. Just spend some meter, get this as close to the corner as they can. Catches them.
Yeah, I think he baited a dive kick less or a stand tag or something, but catches them and has Wolf Cycle. This is really good for Mo. Okay, he was baiting a reversal of some sorts, and then uses change shift to get his turn back. This is plus frames, that is plus 4, the EX stomp. Oh, counter hit doesn't confirm. Okay. Yes, that was the A version of Hien, so that was not really an overhead, but he just used it for plus frames. And a frame trap. Oh no, group break throw! One hit! One hit, he's fishing to see if Nephros will do anything. He's seeing if Nephros will do anything, and yeah, I think he gets caught on his up back or his dash block. One of the two, I'm not sure.
I like that. I like that tech recovery straight into Raw Rekka. Oh wow, nice up back shield, but shields back the dive kick.
Yeah, the dive kick is definitely not fast enough to punish the landing recovery after the air up back shield was.
Yeah.
But good stuff for Nephros. Pops it. Oh no, and I think this is gonna be a Vorpal strip on the other side. Maybe no. Unfortunately, wakes up with chain shift. Yep. Linne has a 5 frame, and Enkidu does not. So post CS, Linne has an advantage.
Mo's 2C just barely reaching there, and
I think he's dead. He's going for it. I'm not sure.
Uh-oh, that.
I don't think so.
I think he's alive.
No.
Yeah. Okay, so Nephros with a chance here. Mo dumping out all their resources. So can Nephros close it out? This is the best opportunity they've gotten so far in this set. And that's
immediately.
Yeah, that's not bad either for Nephros. So gets a huge counter hit. Okay.
Oh, that's your best. I think that's one of our best starters.
Yeah, and that's gonna be it.
That anime.
All right, and wow, good stuff from Nephros actually. Just barely clinging on. Mo just jumping a little bit too early. I think actually that decision to go for the kill with the CVO really did cost him. That was unfortunate.
Yeah, he misjudged his combo damage and ended up using all his resources and definitely put himself in a bad spot. And Nephros capitalized. And speaking of capitalizing, Nephros, just kidding. Picks up on the drop combo and now put and capitalizes on Nephros' drop combo. Oh no, good break. Catches the crouching shield OS, tech OS.
Yeah, great assault. Place to be with tons of meter. And has CS available.
Oh
wow!
He was scared because Nephros can still press the follow-up, so he's scared that Nephros might press it. But Mosin could have thrown it, but either way, he's gonna secure the round here with quadruple up kicks, quadruple up swag combo.
Mo with the swag. All right, so Mo now.
Throw punish. That's throw punish. Minus 5. He doesn't have a 5 frame. He didn't go for the throw punish. Oh no, and he stood shield? A preemptive assault maybe? And he gets he gets a 2D low.
Yeah, I think so. This is a good spot for Nephros to be in here. Gets his grab too. Just really running with the momentum here.
Oh, okay.
Tries to Rekka out, but
yeah.
See, will Nephros do here? Might spend some meter. Oh wow, there's a parry into the corner.
And he was baiting Nephros' wake up option again, and Nephros saw that situation last time. And he said, no, I'm gonna take my turn again. And force E. And
oh no! Oh, that happened again. Wow.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe nerves. Maybe. Yeah, but match point for Nephros. This is looking good. See, okay, bail off my turn. If he gets hit, this is big damage. 20% damage increase. Minus 11 punish.
Yeah, big damage here. Thanks to bail off.
Yeah, 20% extra damage when you're in the veil off stage.
I like it. Staying in the veil off just to try and get another hit here for more damage. Doesn't look like they're gonna get an opportunity though. But wow, critical drop.
Okay. Pressure up at JA. I'm not sure what that was. Yeah, Mosin is definitely. Oh, counter see. He doesn't have meter, but he's still gonna make it hurt. It's gonna be two throws or one hit. 2 throws or 1 hit. Okay, forcing increase. He just swung 2B after 1 part Rekka.
Oh, but Nefros with the drop. It gets the assault hit though. Definitely gotta be feeling good about that one.
Okay,
And the throw.
Chain shifts on the table. Okay, he baits the chain shift. Okay, 1 hit Rekka.
Oh, what? Oh, whiff punish!
Yeah, that was really good spacing and understanding by Mo. He did the 1 hit Rekka before. He did the 1 hit Rekka at a more spaced range, and then he walked back because last time in the corner he did 1 hit Rekka at point blank because he was cornered, and then Nefros swung with 2B. So he was like, okay, if you're gonna press 2B there, I know the range of it. I'm just gonna walk back and make it whiff. You know.
All right, so it is 1-1 now, and Mo off to a great start in the corner yet again. This pressure catches.
Yeah, and that's Havoc because it might not be counted, but Havoc is pretty much the same thing. Big damage. Okay, 4C again. Yup, that's plus. No a stagger. Yup, change it for plus frames. Oh,
Nefros get out.
Nefros needs to get out of here. He can't play the game right now. Oh, Green Shield doesn't see it. Okay, yeah, he's gonna get DP there for sure. He sees it. And reverses him. Okay.
Yeah, what a parry. Okay, there's the veil off. Nefros fighting back here. Gets a really important hit. He's gonna get him to the corner.
He's gonna. Okay, he opts to save the damage buff. He wants another hit. Maybe a little greedy.
Wants another hit. Oh, he's gonna get the
whip
hit.
Punish. Yeah, that's a whip punish. His veil off is ticking. He's most likely gonna have to. Yep. He's gonna spend all of it to get the IW for the extra damage.
And that's some solid damage here. 4.7. Just gets another clean hit. Nefro's gonna take the round.
Yeah, what Mosin woke up there, maybe a parry. It is 4-frame startup, so it's not a true reversal.
Well, in any case, match point here for Nefros, and Mo doing their best to just try and take momentum back. It's really been a fight to get out of this corner here for Nefros, but big counter hit lets them get out though.
Yeah, letting him get out, and now Nefros has re-cornered you and has Whirlpool. The chain shift is gonna, the Whirlpool cycle is gonna end here soon. No shield. Okay, he's gonna shield. Okay.
Oh wow, that worked!
His plus frames? He threw him on his plus frames? Oh, nice parry. Oh, I'm not sure who wins there, but I guess Mo knows that he's plus and he swings and takes his turn. Puts Nefros in the corner.
Wow, what a turn of events here. Mo gets the throw. More pressure in the corner. Has a chain shift. Nefros though, taking his turn.
Okay, parry.
Another.
Yeah, another parry. The cycle is gonna go to Nefros here. Nice tech, and he's plus 8. So then he has the cycle.
Nefros needs to capitalize on this situation because he had time. 26 seconds on the clock now, and Mo might be willing to just weather the storm a bit, but whiffs a throw!
He whiffs the throw, and then it baits Mosin to go for a throw tech, and he can't basically
13 seconds on the clock. He's going for something here. What?
He dropped it. Wait,
Mo's just gonna spend meter here. I think he can. Oh, that's it. Wow.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he was going for the true block string, but he gets 2 TTs only +4, so he can't make it a true block string there. So he doesn't want to risk any reversals on the gap. So he backdashed there. But yeah, this is last round. Either side will take it.
Nefros with some pressure here in the corner gets an overhead, but no follow up. Gets a great throw, the grid break. So this is a big problem here for Mo. Just gets hit countered.
Yeah, counter hit 2B, no cancel to 2B, and there's a lot of damage. Will he spend meter for throw range lethal? Okay, he's gonna spend.
Nefros is going to, yeah. Here we go.
Okay.
ADPCS.
1 throw, yeah.
That's it!
ADPCS, 1 throw, yeah.
Nefros takes it to 1 over Mo. Wow.
Yeah, so I think, that was the first, or I don't want to say the first, but like in a really long time in that set that Nefros had Mo in the corner. Most of that set, Mo had Nefros in the corner. And and Nefros had to get out. But like this is one of the few rounds that Nefros was able to win the early game gambit and really push Mo in the corner, and then gets a grid break here, so it secures them the next cycle guaranteed, because when you're grid broken you can't gain grid, so the cycle literally by default goes to the player who has grid. And then so right here he's gonna spend 100 meter because he wants the threat of throw to kill, which is very smart, and he uses ADPCS to check the wake up option, and then throw ends the game there because I mean he has no HP, and Mo has the OS, or if he goes for an OS and he gets throw TRM, he's gonna lose the round too. But Really good showing by Nephros, sending our previous month's champion into lower bracket. But Mo is not out. Our previous champion is not out. He's still in the lowest bracket, and he will be fighting Mr. Ronism, or AKA Ro. But Nephros will be fighting Celois in winners finals.
All right, well, that is going to be all for the winners semis matches, and we're going to go to a short break before jumping to our final sets. So, go get a drink, go get some breath of fresh air, and we'll see you shortly for more Under Night. Okay.
PlayStation.
And welcome to the PS4 Open Series monthly finals here for November. For Iron Knight, In Birth, EXE Lake Claire, I am Brett, and I'm joined here by Ghost AK Ben. How are you doing again?
I'm doing good, and yeah, I'm pretty excited.
Yes.
The bracket is coming to a close soonish, but we have Celois versus Nephros. Nephros just beat our previous month champion in winners. He's not out yet. Mosid is still in the bracket, but this is somewhat of an upset.
Yeah, the set so far for this EU top 8 has really been spectacular. I've been nonstop excited from all these matches, so really happy to be getting towards the end here in this winners final. So yeah, let's jump into it here. We got Celois versus Nephros. So Nephros on the left playing Line, and Celois on the right playing Hyde. And I think they're ready to just jump in here. So yeah, Line Hyde. I don't think we actually talked about this specific one, but this is actually I feel like a fairly common match. I feel like we see this a good amount.
Yeah, it's a pretty. I mean,
it's an orthodox match for sure.
It's like the poster characters.
Match, right. Yeah.
Just a typical like Shoto's match. So there'll be definitely a lot of infighting and a lot of like close range interactions here. But speaking of that, Nephros gets a delay jump C counter hit, and now Celois is in the corner. And Nephros is usually the one like on the back foot. He's like definitely more patient and willing to wait. And Celois definitely feels like a more aggressive player to me. And speaking of that, he has Nephros in the corner after a fortunate turn of events. And this is where Celois really wants to be.
Oh, wow!
Jump to C.
Yeah, big counter hit here for Celois.
Yeah, he calls out the 180 Plink Jab OS and gets a counter hit. And now he has Warple, and this is where... Oh, what? He just salts out of the corner over the 5A!
I mean, Nephros definitely very accustomed to playing out of the corner. We saw them do that non-stop versus Descent and Mo, right? So not too surprising here to see Nephros doing a similar kind of game plan, actually, versus Celois, right? Weathering the storm, kind of handling this corner pressure, and then turning the tides around in their favor.
Yeah, definitely, I don't want to, maybe not a play style, but definitely, like,
an approach.
I think that it's happening. Yeah, approach. Yeah. Nephros gets another counter hit, delay jump C, and on Celois' 180 Plink OS, on his Crouch OS, and now he has him in the corner. And generally, when Nephros does have his opponent in the corner, which is somewhat rare, he ends up winning the round. It seems like. But Celois pokes out with 5G, doesn't get a combo. That wow.
Oh wow. Yeah, that just barely didn't reach.
That should be the round. That's counter hit 5C in the corner, and well, actually, he's not gonna build the meter. Yeah.
Celois staying alive. Has CS? Oh wow! I think must have missed the input there.
That's definitely guard thrust input. 100% guard thrust input.
Yeah.
That is if you play Under Night enough and you see that happen, you know that was excellent guard thrust. That's 100% excellent guard thrust. He wanted to use his warp roll to guard thrust him out of the corner safely, but unfortunately gets him this input.
All right, so Nephros up one game. See if Celois really hasn't gotten too much of their game plan, working here so far. I just feel like Nephros has been doing a good job of staying on top of Celois, and wow, we're seeing it again here.
Yeah, these delay assaults on the throw OS timings are really working out for Nephros. Celois doesn't seem to be using his anti-air OS, his 3-cat OS, or I don't know if he prefers not to use it or something, but he hasn't shown it yet. So Nephros definitely winning out on these exchanges.
Yep, patience here from Celois, but not for long.
No, grid break. He had overhead. He's gonna build the 100-meter too, and yeah, this is gonna close out EX Kuga. Yep, and that's a lot of damage. Look at that, 4,251.
Match point here for Nephros.
Yeah, Nephros is definitely on a roll right now after the game with Mo. It seems like he's definitely fired up.
Well, he's also going in warm, right? He just came from that match versus Mo, so that might also be a thing. Celois has actually been waiting for a bit, I think, because they were the first match of the top of round 2 in the upper side, so it makes a bit of sense here. We're definitely seeing a little bit less of that clarity, but Nephros is doing such a good job of keeping Celois in check, I think.
Yeah, Celois just definitely he just can't get out of Nephros' pressure, and then when he gets Nephros in pressure, he can't run his pressure. He feels like he's too scared of learning his defensive options or something, but this is one throw territory, one hitter, one throw, land it. Okay, he's gonna CS. Okay, pressure, he's gonna bait the CS, he does. Okay,
big 6B.
Yeah, big 6B, but High doesn't get that much damage when it's back to the corner, so he's definitely gonna go for a corner carry route. Yeah, as I say that, he gets like 4K anyway.
Oh wow, missed the meaty, but still okay here. Nephros, wow, gets caught by the throw bait. Good stuff from Celois. Really needed he really needed that hit.
Yeah, run up EX Pogo, that TK Orbiter Pogo is a throw bait. And it's a low crush because he is in the air and Nephros delay presses 2B of all buns, I'm not sure. But either way, good by Celois, and this is the type of momentum he needs, and he's carrying it to this round too.
Yeah, Celois now, this is what we're expecting from seeing them in previous matches here. And
no, good break.
Yeah, Nephros, don't think they're gonna let Celois play that game for much longer though. Here's the dash C, more pressure here from Celois, but Nephros fighting back. That barely whiffed. Oh my god, that almost hit him. Okay, yeah, he's gonna cancel that into plus frames for more turn. Was that 2C?
That was 2C. That was definitely 2-cat, and he got a misinput. That would have worked if he input his anti-air less in time, but he drops the combo, gets a that should end it. Yeah.
Oh wow, okay. And Nephros Wow, just like that, 2-0. What a
Yeah.
set.
Yeah, Nephros has been leveling up the past month. He looked at the prize money and was like, I want an extra $100.
No, Nephros
in
definitely
first place."
hungry today. You can see it in the play, right?
Yeah, so I think he's in grand finals and he's guaranteed first or second place. Guaranteed
Yeah.
second place at least. But if we look at the replay here, yeah, so Celos is grid broken, so the next cycle is gonna go to Nephros guaranteed, and then yeah, a good shielding by him to secure to get more grid blocks. And then I'm surprised that the Hellbreaker barely whiffed.
Yeah, that happened multiple times in this set, so I don't know.
Yeah, and right there, unfortunate misinput by Celos, but he gets 2C instead of 3C.
Yeah.
2C is not the anti-air, but sometimes when you're moving your stick or your joystick from down back position to 3, sometimes you hit it too early when you're at the 2, and then you get 2C instead of 3C. But
Yeah.
Celos is still alive in the bracket. He will be in losers final. Yeah.
So it looks like we're still waiting for the result of Mo versus Mr. Ronism. So we're actually going to go to a quick break here. So, great opportunity to get some more water, chill, maybe look up the frame data on some of the characters upcoming. We'll see you guys shortly in any case.
Okay.
PlayStation. PlayStation.
The inaugural PS4 Tournament's Open Series Under Night In-Birth EXE Late Claire Grand Finals did not disappoint, with some of the best in Europe showing up to fight for some cash and community pride. The first quarterfinals game featured Nefros and Team N14. Nefros started with the perfect and finished with the 2-0 sweep strong. Second quarter's match brought Sevs92 versus Luvistella. Sevs was able to hold it down on Waldstein and take both games 2-0, moving on to face Nefros. Third quarter saw a quick set between Chaspernu and Engel Mitaruzi. No mercy was shown as Chaspernu dominated the 2-0 sweep without dropping a round. Last of the quarters gave us Lervius and Sinsmo. Despite a few close moments, Mo continued the sweep trend 2-0. In the first semifinals, Nefros and Sevs92, sticking with their previous Line and waltzing respectively, saw Sevs crumble under Nefros' tactical approach. Sevs capped off the second game with an impressive finisher, but in the end, Nefros sealed the deal to move on to winners finals. Chaspernu and Sinsmo battled it out, trading blows in the second semifinal set. Chaspernu clutched the final round for Game 1 while Sinsmo pushed back Game 2 and kept his momentum to take the set, scoring a perfect game in the final round. The winners finals brought together two competitors who are also practice partners outside of Open Series, Nefros and Sinsmo. Practice paid off for Sinsmo, who made a dominant comeback and secured a seat in the finals. The lower bracket finals had Nefros and Sevs battling for a chance at a runback. Nefros came out swinging and despite the Lodrakia switch from Sevs, completed the sweep 2-0. With Nefros chasing the runback, Sinsmo showed little hesitation in finishing what he started. Game 1 was all Enkidu, which set the trend for the remaining Grand Finals matches. Sinsmo takes home the first PlayStation 4 Tournament's Open Series Under Night In-Birth EXE Late Claire Championship for Europe. On the North American side, the quarterfinals opened with It's Big Black and Lightning Hearts facing off. Lightning Hearts put up a good fight with Ore, but was not able to fend off It's Big Black's onslaught with Byakuya, sweeping the match 2-0. Next, we saw UGS Havard versus NYCZ Brandon. The two went back and forth until Havard made some decisive moves to take the set 2-1. In the third quarterfinals match, we saw DRB Jushichi versus Always Anti-Evil in an all-out brawl. Anti-Evil put up his best effort with Enkidu, but was no match for Jushichi Zakatsuki, who advanced to the semifinals with a 2-0 win. The last round of quarterfinals featured Midnight Art 615 versus FGO Snappy. Snappy took the first game with ease. Midnight Art put more of a fight in game 2, but ultimately Snappy secured the win in the last round. In the first semifinal match, we saw It's Big Black and UGS Havard face off. Big Black was still looking strong on Byakuya and capitalized on Havard's mistakes, winning 2-0. Next up was DRB Jushichi versus FGO Snappy. Despite some close moments, Jushichi was able to emerge victorious and advance 2-0. In the winners finals, DRB Jushichi and It's Big Black battled in a back and forth match. Big Black looked dominant early on, but Jushichi was able to bounce back to take it to game 3. Unfortunately, he couldn't complete the comeback as Big Black secured the win 2-1. In the lower bracket semifinals, NYCZ Brandon and UGS Havard squared off in a rematch for a chance at redemption. Brandon got his revenge on Havard, sweeping the match 2-0. In the lower bracket finals, NYCZ Brandon was able to carry the momentum from his previous match and defeat DRB Jushichi with another 2-0 sweep, moving on to the Grand Finals. In the Grand Finals, we saw It's Big Black and NYCZ Brandon go toe-to-toe, with both players trading wins in the first two games. In the final game, Big Black had some extremely close calls, but was able to defeat Brandon to be crowned as the North America Monthly Finals Champion for November.
And welcome back to PS4 Open Series. We got the Uni EU Finals for December here. We are approaching our lower bracket semifinals, I believe, right, Ben?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So it's going to be an interesting one here. We have Roanism versus Glutacan, and interestingly enough, actually, so Roanism took out Mo, who was the previous winner at last month's tournament, and that actually happened to him in BB Tag a couple days ago too. So just a coincidence, but a pretty funny one. So yeah, Roanism also was in lower bracket versus a previous champion in the BB Tag bracket, and the same thing happened where he took it over. So I don't know. He's like, we were joking off stream about just having that quarterfinals, lower quarterfinals buff or something, but I don't know. That was really funny.
Yeah, but yeah, Mr. Ronism takes it over Mosin 2-1. It was probably a close one. But
Yeah.
now our top 4 is slotted in. And we have Mr. Ronism versus Glottican. So it's gonna be Seth or Aurier versus Yuzuriha. This is
So, we might see we might see Aurier here, but at the same time, it's not a unplayable. It's a weird matchup for Seth Yuzu. I feel like it's gonna come down to how Ro feels player wise. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see either one. I think it just comes down to comfort zone, and yeah, I'm also seeing that it looks like it was an Aurier pick in the lower side, as Mo is attesting to losing to Aurier overhead, which is very understandable. So
Yeah.
he might be running off of the momentum and say, Aurier seems solid, because he did play Seth and lose right on stream. So
Yeah.
And I don't know how the rest of these matches went, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, I think, to see an Aurier pick here.
Yeah.
I mean, we were talking about it, right? It's just more stable character in
Mhm.
tournament setting, right? And you have those ways to close out matches. Access
for
to that
sure.
overhead is just, yeah. And we definitely saw some drops, right? When he was piloting Seth, there were some critical drops, missed unblockables and inputs and things like that, and it definitely cost him. So I could definitely see that.
Yeah, definitely requires a high amount of precision to not mess up a Seth.
Yeah,
And messing
yeah.
up a Seth is really bad.
Also,
Especially versus
Yuzu,
versus
yeah,
Yuzu.
yeah. If you
She does
make
a
any
trillion
mistake,
damage.
if you make any mistake in your movement, she just slashes you from across the screen, and you lose all your health. So it's definitely one of the quintessential just don't get hit matchups. But we're gonna see here as we move into this match, and we are seeing Aurier being hovered over by Ro.
Yeah.
So
this matchup is even. It's 5-5.
yeah.
But Yuzu players hate it. And Aurier
Oh,
players-
okay,
Oh,
okay.
never mind.
Thinking about it,
Seth?
playing with
Thinking
our
about-
heartstrings here.
So I was subbing Seth for a while, about 2 months, right?
Mhm,
And I
mhm.
was being coached by Wingod Dude,
Mhm.
one of the best Seths currently in North America,
Mhm.
and he believes that Seth is favored versus Yuzu in clear
Mhm,
due to increased mobility in clear.
That makes sense
Um,
because of air ADP and just more stability in a lot of situations.
Yeah.
It is
But-
going to be Aurier though, so
All right, we're going with Aurier. This matchup honestly hasn't changed much. Like the tools that each side got hasn't really changed the matchup, so the matchup pretty much stays even from my point of view. Glottican is definitely gonna have to be careful about Divine Thrust, the thrust move from Aurier, and Aurier is definitely gonna have to be really careful about getting slashed from halfway across the screen.
yeah, both of these characters definitely have different strengths in some of the different range zones, especially thrust being a thing. Is definitely something that maybe user players don't really like to have to deal with, but we're gonna see how it works out here. So first game, and Ro gets the first clean hit.
Yeah, and Aurier is really good at playing at that spacing where we talked about, where it uses buttons differential speeds from like her A normals or B normals. Aurier really abuses that.
Yeah.
If Aurier gets used with pressure, but
Solid
Glottican
slash
gets a
hit
nice
here.
hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, good confirm. Oh, gets clipped low again. Rook keeps getting dash up 2As. I'm not sure. Another 2A on the, I think, stand type attack or something?
Oh, wow,
yeah, he
challenge though.
Yeah, he just swings out with 2A. Oh no, he whips the parry. Could've got whip. He gets caught low
Yeah.
again.
These lows are just working out. Wow, that drop
Whoa, nice
blocks
block.
the overhead. Oh no!
5 cat. That was definitely 5 anti-air. That was definitely anti-air OS. Option select. If I see that move right there, that big sword slash, but
Yeah,
he
it's
held
tricky to
it
get the
down.
input out. Yeah.
He held it down input too much, and he gets whip punish on his slash here by the thrust. Nice whip punish by Ro. He's gonna push him to the corner. He
Again.
keeps getting clipped low. Yeah, I'm not sure what Glottican is doing on defense here, but he is.
I mean, it's the
overhead.
fear of the overhead. It's just what happens, right? You gotta just stand up because getting hit by that Aurier 6B is a nightmare. So I don't I understand entirely what's going on here.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, raw assault.
Yeah,
usually gets good
Glottican.
damage off her assault. Yeah, he gets good damage.
Giving a taste of his
that.
own medicine with these overheads.
Oh, nice tech on the throw, and he's gonna lose the cycle. Oh, dash B.
Oh
Okay.
wow, gets the conversion.
Yeah, it's not gonna be enough to pull the life lead back. He's gonna spend the 100 meter. Okay, he chooses not to spend the 100 meter.
Oh!
He's dead.
Again,
too
no,
far.
just barely. And
Too
A thrust
far.
punches the backdash. That's unfortunate for Glottican.
Yeah. So that's a pretty normal hit to get on that confirm because I used to play Yuzu as well. But he did up back instead of neutral jump. So his B flip was too out of range because he up back instead of neutral jump.
All right, so Ro up 1 game now.
Yeah, these throws are not
Again.
what, but Ro is Ro is definitely blocking them. Oh, dash me! Wait, okay. He could have gotten a pickup from the trade, but maybe not fast enough. I recognize it. Yeah, teleports to the other side, baits the anti-air, but doesn't get a punish. The cycle will go to Glottican.
Nice. Glottican in a decent spot here now. Slowly kind of pushing Ro towards the corner, trying to play around this thrust, and yeah, works out.
Yeah. Oh, nice routing. This is very high damage routing. Insanely
It's actually
high damage.
really nice from Glottican because he was actually able to get some concentrates while also beating that thrust. And big throw here.
Getting grid broken versus Yuzu is bad times.
Yeah, this is really rough because now you really can't do much. You just have to hold it, and yeah, that's gonna be one hit off.
Oh no. 24 seconds in a dream. Just kidding. Gets thrown. 1 round to Glottican.
Alright, clean round from Glottican. Looking to try and tie this up.
Oh! Yeah. Whoa!
Wow!
Wow!
Alright, good stuff here from Ro. Looking for more. Just thrusting his way in, but there's the 5C from Glottican.
Yeah, that move is massive. That's one of our best starters. Oh no, he doesn't have enough marks.
Oh!
Oh, low crush 3C. Oh, grip break overhead. And, this is looking bad for Oh no, gets fail off baited, and that's all of his meter.
Ro is so ready with that veil off.
Yeah, I was so ready for the veil off. I was like, yeah, you're gonna do something. You're grid broken. That's like the typical, like, you're grid broken, you're gonna veil off, right? Veil off, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, what for a 3C there? Oh, punish the 2C. That's a wow. This is a good combo too.
Man,
oh,
that 4C whip punish is actually so godlike.
Yeah, that was super good.
Oh wow! He can't get the
he
conversion
dropped
though.
it. Yeah, when you drop combos as Yuzu, it's punishable most of the time.
Glottican gets a nice hit here.
Yeah, Ro used 3C and Glottican blocked it, and that moves -3 with no stagger or cancel windows or anything. I think
Nice
Ro
thrust
trying
though,
to take
meter
a
to extend from Ro.
Okay,
and some Oki with meter.
You can't see. There's too much light on screen. Overhead.
I was gonna say this time Glottican survives the rapid lows only to get hit by the overhead.
Yeah, but oh, he jumped in 2 bars. He's gonna whiff. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Ro has cycle. Okay, teleport 60. We block those.
Oh wow.
Late falling jumps. Yeah, late falling jump B. I'm not sure why Ro would crouch there. To be honest, considering she's still airborne.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but in any case, it's gonna be a 1-1 situation now here. Glottican tying it up.
Oh yeah, this matchup is definitely like Glottican is definitely doing a lot better than we last time on the stream. Keeping people at bay. 5C 2C didn't delay enough. Okay, overhead gets the 2A link. He's going for the harder combo, and now has overhead again.
Oh no!
Oh no, yeah, Ori's overhead is known to be very quick and hard to block since it looks like a few of our other kicking moves. So Glottican is gonna have to really pay attention here, as another overhead will seal the deal. Okay, he's not going for it. He's gonna reset to neutral.
Yeah, Ro just walking back.
Walk backdash thrust. Ori, yeah. It's very hard to actually catch Ori when she has a life lead. She's very good at playing defensive and lane, to be honest. If she has enough screen space behind her, she's really good at maintaining a screen position.
Okay, so match point here for Ro, and off to a great start. Takes CS.
Oh, he was baiting a veil off there. He just did 1-2A and blocked, seeing if Glottican would do something on versatile timing. But chose not to do anything. Whoa! Whip punishes the Whip 4B. This is pretty good damage. Okay, drops it, but he's still got a fair amount of damage. Oh, counter it 2C. I don't think he's dead. No.
Yeah, but 1 touch now here for Ro.
Yeah, 1 touch.
see if Glocken can stabilize here. But yeah, that's a tough situation. Wow.
Yeah, that's almost impossible to get out of that one. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, Yuzu can stance dodge there, but that Persona Orb is like active for like 100 frames. So as soon as your dodge ends, you're gonna get hit by it anyway. So it was pretty checkmate. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, so good stuff. I think yeah, we didn't get to see any of this Aurier on stream until this match, but I think this does give us a really good look at what's been happening on off stream, right? Just this threat of overhead and the staggered lows combined with some really smart use of thrust has propelled Ro up to this point, right? And we're gonna see more of it. But yeah, I mean, I think you're also totally right. And also just wow, yeah, seeing that EX22 again.
Yeah,
like,
it's over. That was checkmate. As soon as you jumped in, you landed Zeb. You're
that's
done.
a really good use of 2-2C there. I really like that. But yeah, so again, here's a look at our bracket. We're about to jump into this lower finals here. It's gonna be Celois versus Ro. So it's gonna be Hyde and well, no, I don't know, Aurier. I mean, the Aurier was looking really solid. So
assuming it's Aurier, because they played, I don't know what they played against Sevs, but 2 of those matches were with Aurier, with Ro versus Mo had an Aurier, according to our sources, and Ro versus Slaughterkin definitely had Aurier, as we saw. So assuming it's Aurier, Celois versus Ro, Hyde Aurier is actually Aurier favorite. I'm sorry, Hyde favorite. It's pretty Hyde favorite, due to Fireball making thrust and her ground approach pretty hard to deal with. While the joke of did you just try to anti-air Aurier, many characters cannot actually anti-air her air trajectory, except one
Hyde.
Hyde has this his anti-air goes literally to the top of the screen and covers it's like it was literally made to kill Aurier force function, basically. Like that move is super good at stopping Aurier's force function. So assuming, I don't know how much Aurier matchup knowledge both players have, but I don't think it's super hard to come to the conclusion that Aurier can't jump versus Hyde. Or you'll explode. But,
well, we're gonna find out soon. I think both players look like they're ready to jump in on this, but yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one. I am hoping we see more Aurier. Honestly, I want to see your thoughts come into themselves here in this match. But at the same time, I'm always happy to see some Seth too. So I think either way, it's going to be an interesting match. And I see both players starting to ready up. So yeah, I don't know. We're going to find out here. And the winner of this match is going to be fighting against Nefros and winner. But it looks like we're ready to go here. So on the left here, we've got Rowanism, and I see him hovering over Seth. He's picking a color.
He picked it.
So it's going to be Seth Hyde.
We need the song. Mutual Situation? Can we get it? Oh, is he scrolling over?
Mute?
Mute? Random? We need the Hyde Seth theme song. There's a Hyde Seth theme song. Go left. Oh.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
We're not getting the theme song. Oh well. I like that theme song.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Alright,
so this matchup we didn't talk about it, but Hyde 3C definitely still plays a part in it.
Definitely, yeah.
But Seth can maneuver around it and bait it. For sure. But we'll see how many but if Seth's in the corner versus Hyde, it's a very tough situation to be in.
Yeah, Seth still wants to try and dance around and be hard to get, but he's always playing with fire a little bit in this matchup, because if you make a mistake, you just get instantly deleted.
If I see...
Yeah, big hit here. This is also the kind of matchup where if the Hyde player is being a little bit overly aggressive, Seth Buttons can do a great job at challenging Hyde here. So, we have seen a lot of aggression from Celois, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Ro just challenge a lot with some of these normals.
Yeah, but challenging versus Hyde sometimes can get you counter hit, and which means you get exploded. Yeah, you can't break that orb because he missed it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate timing. He didn't get the punish, but then he gets punished, but then he doesn't get punished. So it's my turn. Oh, nice combo.
Yeah.
Okay, he won't spend a meter. And literally one hit will kill him. I'm not kidding. Seth has that low health. One hit from this position will kill Seth. Okay, back dashes out.
Oh, that might be it. Yeah. Oh, too far.
No, he didn't. Yeah, he didn't delay the record enough, so he didn't give him enough time on the ground.
All right, sets the EX Orb just to try and win neutral here. It's gonna give him his turn, but he still needs to close out. Gets command grab CS.
He's not. No, the command grab CS is not gonna kill it, even with meter. But he's gonna kill a lot of.
Unblockable though. Oh, dash throw! Oh, what are they done for the orbs?
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Yeah, so even if you throw Seth, the EX Orb, even if you hit Seth, the EX Orb does not disappear. So, yeah, unfortunate for Solace, but good start for Ro on this round. Oh, no,
oh wow.
Yeah, this has an orb starter. Yeah, he's gonna put the orb. He's gonna go for like another unblockable setup, delay tech. Okay. Oh yeah,
nice,
cross up.
Cross up. This
Yeah,
is damage.
Cross up.
All right.
This is big damage. Yeah, that's round. So maybe Celos should maybe go to character select a little bit after the series of unfortunate events there. And,
yeah, that was a really fast.
Round two.
Man.
Round two was definitely real fast. Maybe a little off kilter here, but he that one did not look so good on the second one. But the first round was definitely unfortunate. I think he could have EXDP'd after the throw connected. Like, I'm not sure if the first hit on the orb hit like literally on timing after throw, but we'll see. Okay, has also a great start. Good throws him. Yep. And this getting closer to the corner. This is where Hyde wants you. Up,
oh wow.
Okay, it's party time. Okay, never mind. Gets throw tag. Oh, gets hit by A dives inside. Can be a little tricky. You can appear on both sides.
Yeah, that move is definitely also an awkward move to defend against, just because if you try and flail too late, you might just get counter hit and explode. So it's been working out. We've been seeing actually a lot. Yeah, A dives from Ro working out here. Oh, okay, fireball hit. Yep.
Yeah, he tried to remove the fireball with the 2-2 flames. The thing where he stabs the sword into the ground and has a flame. Okay, another unblockable setup here. Okay, DP's out, but then the EX Orb saves them a little bit.
Yeah, luckily though, Rogue can't get a full hit from this, so Celos feeling pretty okay about the situation here as he gets this nice throw. Drops it, but wow.
Oh, he almost got his back. Okay, this is a lot of tricky pressure, but Celos managed to block it all out.
Yeah, Celos still gets caught though by A-Dive CS. This gonna be one. We're probably gonna see another unblockable here. Oh, never mind. EX for the just the hard knockdown here.
Is he gonna run away for? Is he gonna run away for 50 seconds? Oh, he counter hit.
Oh, that was so dangerous.
It's so dangerous on the trade. 8 seconds. 6 seconds.
Celos has meter, so. Oh, there it is. The OS.
Yeah, the anti-air OS 3B. Yeah, anti-air OS. A little scary because if he gets that OS caught, he would have lost the round, but the throw would have done it. So either way, a little bit of gamble on both sides.
All right, match point for Ro here. He's holding the Celos pressure in the corner, but so far he's been really successful about just defending out of most of the stuff that Celos has been throwing out.
Oh, yeah. Mobile basketball kick has increased range and catches the Celos backdash. And then he gets caught again. The Whirlpool Cycle will go to Ro here. Oh, what? Oh no, the orb! The orb!
Oh, conversion from unblockable. Oh no! Oh, nice backdash!
Yeah, nice backdash, but doesn't get a punish because the orb is there to cover.
Oh, just raw A dive here from Ro, and
that should be it.
Oh
no! We see.
EX died to save himself. Smart.
Yeah, EX died to save himself. So that move, the EX air dive from Seth is fully immune until he touches the ground. So basically, an EXDP is full invuln, so they pass through each other. Except the difference here is that Seth will recover first because I mean High goes literally to like the heavens.
Yeah, that A dive just goes straight down and stops. So
yeah.
Works out really well.
So I mean, we'll see it at the replay here. So yeah, so this is just in pressure. Standard mid-screen combo ender, nothing too fancy on this one. Backdashes that beautifully, and that's a misinput. That's what's supposed to be a BDP, and then there's an unblockable here, and then tries to go for a little bit of drop. Backdashes that, but the orb covers, and then we should see here, up back A dive, and then
this drop was unfortunate, but here we go,
Yeah, so right there, so Seth hit the ground first. He's closer to the ground. And Hyde used EXDP, and EXDP goes higher. So since Seth recovers first, that's a true punish in that situation. Very good awareness from Ro to use J214C though.
Yeah, but with that Ro's going to go ahead and move forward into Grand Finals, so he is locked in. We're going to be seeing Nefros versus Ro coming up next here. How are you feeling about this this player matchup coming up?
Linne Ori? The only time I really get to see this is when Brandon fights Frozen Core. When Frozen Core comes to New York City locals, whenever he gets the chance. Typically, Frozen Core takes it over Brandon most of the time. But I think this matchup is even-ish. I'm not sure, but Nephros is like kind of on a hot streak right now. Like,
yeah, no, Nephros has been looking really good so far in this set. Today, he's really on fire.
But as matchup goes, if it's Seth Linne, that matchup is really good for Seth. Like, Seth's really good at just running away. Linne has a really hard time dealing with like high air mobility character, even though she has a double jump. So if I'm pretty sure Ro will go with Seth, I don't see a reason for him not to in terms of matchup. But again, Ori is definitely more stable. Her overhead is fairly hard to block. It's really fast. So perhaps Ro will choose to use Ori. It is first to two, even though it's Grand Final, so he doesn't have like the usual like 3 games to like maybe play around with. So he will have to decide on what character he wants to use earlier, or has to commit to the character earlier, for sure.
It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna be happy watching either of the characters. Honestly, it's been fun watching Ro play regardless. And yeah, again, I've been really enjoying watching Nephros play too. So it's gonna be a hard one. Nephros definitely has been really on point today with patient defense, and then swapping the situation out. Really like kind of deflecting the opponent's momentum. And certainly a lot of what Ro's been doing with both the characters has been kind of leaning on that momentum. So I'm mostly interested in seeing that interaction play out, how that's going to work. Can Nephros like actually properly like defend against what Ro's doing and then kind of turn the tides, or is he just kind of crumble against it? We'll find out, I think.
Yeah. So, but I think unblockables can definitely make it so like trying to defend and deflect can be a little harder.
It's definitely true. The threat of the unblockable is very scary. I'm pretty impressed. Most of the characters most of the players we've seen who fight against Ro have been responding decently to like the EX Orb stuff. I'm still very sad about that hide throw situation though. That was really painful. But
I thought the throw was gonna kill. I was like,
yeah, no.
Right?
I mean, he definitely did too, right? He totally thought it was gonna kill. In any case, I do feel like a lot of the players, we haven't seen Nephros handle it, but it feels like the players are familiar enough with those situations that it hasn't been too big of a point for Ro as far as that particular, those kind of setups have been, working out decently, but not like overwhelmingly so. I'm curious to seeing how Nephros is going to respond to. But it does look like it's set. So here we go. This is our EU finals for December. It's grand finals here. Nephros versus Ronism. Again, Nephros on the winner side. So here we go, game 1.
Ronism's going to have to win 4. Nephros only has to win 2 here. So, counter hit. Counter jump C on the 5C startup. So, good start for Nephros. And usually when Nephros gets a good start, the round usually goes to him. And Seth has Pixie health. He has low health.
Oh, wow.
Whips the throw, gets the 2-8 on the OS timing. And gets rewarded a little bit. The next hit will kill, by the way. Okay, text the throw, gets out.
Nice!
Ooh,
wow,
I'm surprised that DP works.
Yeah, usually that DP actually whiffs in that situation, but I think the distance on that dash D was a little too far out.
And Steph HP, you're dead.
Yeah, so Nephros, like you just exactly what you're saying, when Nephros actually has the luxury to, get his corner game pressure going without too much work, then the round goes really well for them, so. Back to neutral here, and you notice already, Ro is not playing too much keep away. He's moving forward, trying to actually contest Linne stuff, and that's
okay. I'm surprised that overhead. The anti-air came out fast enough. I would have just went for shields, but good awareness by Ro. Okay, the orb base CS. Yeah, ADP X Kuga cancel. 5 frame and post CS neutral. Dash. Oh, he went for dash C to no cancel 5C or something. Yeah, he's just keeping a row contained in the corner. If I continue in the corner, you can't use Seth's mobility.
5cc from Seth though, working out really well here, and Ro might see some. What are we gonna see here? It's got 200 meter. Oh, okay. Well, he'll just land the hit. Doesn't get the full extension, but with command grab CS, that's gonna be the round, I think.
Yeah, that's gonna be the round for sure. Yeah. Yeah. He's gonna spend 1 bar. Yeah. Yeah. Those type of kill ranges are definitely scary when the Seth player has access to train shift, and Grid Broken Nephros is in a tough spot here. The next cycle is most likely gonna go to Row. Okay, blocks the overhead.
And Nephros just barely unable. And again, the stomp whip into EX Kuga.
he concentrated Nephros' face though and got hit by EX Kuga. Nephros didn't confirm the combo, but he gets 5A starter here, I think. Okay, he drops the combo on purpose for the cycle. Smart, and then he gets a reset jump C.
Yeah, no, this is really
good
here.
Dead.
Nephros.
I think he's dead. He's dead.
Yeah. Wow.
He's dead.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're at match game for Nephros here, and Nephros is next one. So the real question is will Ro switch? Because this is like not match point, but match game. He clicked retry, he's in it.
I do feel like there's definitely a lot of room for Ro to play. There was definitely a lot of stuff he didn't show. It looked like he was being a bit conservative on this first game. So I'm interested. I think there's still a lot of things left in Ro's repertoire here. But at the same time, that was really clean for Nephros. I think just he's been playing consistently throughout this tournament with the same amount of stability that we've seen in the previous matches in this bracket carrying over to this grand finals.
Oh, that was scary. Okay, blocks that wasn't an overhead. Yeah, those, if it's increased, it's an overhead. Yeah, falling jump B.
Big dive kick though.
Yeah, dive kick. I think that was high counter, so I think he went for command grab. So yeah, he dive kicked the command grab.
Wow, catch the back.
Yeah, I don't know if you could backdash in the corner in that range. Like that's probably
Seth's backdash is definitely. Oh wow, that was a hard situation to tell like who was actually recovering first there, and Nephros getting a lot out of that. And
no,
Mr. Rowanism is just crumbling here. What happened?
I don't know what he's inputting, but he got hit. He got hit.
Tournament point now. Nephros only needs one more round to go, and he's off to a great start here. Huge hit for Nephros all the way to the corner. Okay, wow. Misspaces his fireball a little bit, so Rowanism's actually going to get a really solid hit here. Even with the drop, it's in a good spot. Just going to throw out EX Orb, wants to win neutral here. Gets a jump A hit!
Gets hit by the orb, what happened? Oh no, another one? Oh no, he gets hit again! Oh no!
Suddenly, everything is going in Ro's favor here.
Oh no! Organs! He got hit by like a trillion orbs that round. What is happening?
Yeah, I don't know what happened that round. That was really uncharacteristic of Nephros.
Maybe. Oh no, that's minus 11. Yeah. He baited the force function strike OS. Yep. Oh, he messed up the ADP link, but it's okay. He's spamming dive kicks. I'm not really sure if that's the move versus Seth.
Well, Seth does have CS. Gotta be a little bit scared here, but he does burn it on that DP CS. A back shield OS working out for him. Oh, he threw right before! That's godlike!
Yeah, he threw on the normal. Oh, good break throw! This is good. We'll roll.
The assault! Oh, this could be it here. Nephros definitely wants to try and close out right now. He needs a solid hit here. He's gonna get CS too. There's the throw.
One more throw. One hit, one
throw. He challenges!
That's -3 in this version. It's not -1 from SD. Okay,
hit a strip.
Oh, he messed up the
same side!
Okay, he's plus.
Yeah, but Seth has CS here, and this is really scary. Yeah, that's.
I don't think he's dead.
He's alive. He's alive.
Wait.
No, he's definitely alive.
Okay.
But here, this setup is nasty.
No, he baits the force function strike again, and Mr. Rowanism saves himself. All
right, ties it up 1-1.
Yeah, saves it at 1-1. That was Yeah, I don't know. I think that round from Nephros where he just caved to orbs, he got
Yeah.
hit by orb like 4 times in a row.
Yeah, that
Like,
was.
I'm not sure.
I don't know if maybe he was just trying to test stuff out, but in any case, Rowe definitely capitalized on that. So it is, the final round here between these two. A big whip to start here is going to give Rowenism a great opportunity all the way to the corner.
Yeah, he doesn't get an orb for that ender though, but he has an orb now. Okay. Nephros is patiently waiting. He got the multiple cycle, Helmbreaker CS for plus frames. Gets the he did get a counter hit on that, surprisingly. But
Yeah,
he gets
I
a
know,
delayed
right?
assault hit. I don't know what I don't know what he's doing, but he's getting caught on wake up, and Steph has no HP. He can't really be getting caught like that. Oh, he messes up the
Nephros.
He
wants to end this. Oh! First time we've seen him throw that out this tournament, and I think it's a good time to throw it out.
Yeah, so sometimes you gotta bust out the tricks, and that move can be changed into a low at the last second. You have to fuzzy block it, or fuzzy mash or throw it.
I mean, that was an excellent place to throw it out.
Oh
wow, the jump A whiffed!
Okay. Yeah, Rowenism is definitely feeling the pressure here. He's trying to get out of here. As you can see, he's getting caught. He's trying to backdash or something.
Yeah,
nice tech.
Rowe has a lot of meter, but it might not matter here. Catch from Nephros. It does put him, kind of out of the corner, but wow, just another free hit here from Nephros. Nephros gonna feel really good about that.
He's getting caught on wake up so many times, but he has chain shift and access to reversal on wake up. Oh, yeah, Nephros was counter for. Oh, try. He has to drop.
There it is again. Can he correct this one? He does. He does get this one. This is what Rowe needs here. Here's the EX Orb unblockable. But the 2C whiffed, and Nephros.
That should be it. Your champion. EX Kuga, yup.
That's it!
Yep, that's it. Nephros will take the December ESL PS4 Tournament Open Series and for December. And he will be taking home $400. But congratulations to all of our top 8. It was really fun to watch.
Yeah, no, great set, great tournament overall. Had a blast watching these matches. It's crazy. Like you said, this bracket was really stacked. There were a lot of excellent matches, and man, but Nephros again, really, he really stepped it up. Not to say that his play was poor last month, but I mean, he took it this month and really in dominant fashion. I mean, not to say that it was a complete blowout, but just the way Nephros was playing overall. Played with confidence, really clean. Really loved the way he played.
Yeah, Nephros definitely came to play in this one. The way he was playing was definitely really solid. I liked it overall. There were a few rounds where I think he was being overwhelmed, or I think he was maybe challenging too much. I think mainly like the EX Orb round, but because to be honest, the unblockable doesn't reward as much damage as just getting hit by the orb. The orb rewards more damage on hit, so sometimes just tanking the unblockables are kind of okay, especially if he's gonna spend 100 meter every single time they want to do so, right?
Yeah. I mean, definitely. I totally agree with what you're saying. Most of those EX Orb sets were not really often meant to be unblockables, and he was just kind of throwing them out and just trying to get people confused. But overall, I think people were not wilding out about it. Aside a couple times, I think, but overall, but great stuff from Nephros and Rowe and everyone. It's been awesome. But again, let's take a look at their schedule here. So we have Soul Calibur on the 4th. It's going to be, you can see the times there for EU. It's going to be 9 a.m. And NA is going to be at 2 p.m. PT. So same schedule as us basically for Soul Calibur. So definitely check that out. That's going to be happening on the 4th. That's going to be awesome. And of course, later today at the same schedule, 2 p.m. Pacific, we're going to have the North American monthly finals. So you're going to be seeing Ghosted and I here again in a bit. So definitely, if you want more Ender Night, definitely tune in for that. And of course, if you're interested in joining this stuff or figuring out how to enter for next month and onwards, go to compete.playstation.com for more information on that. Because this series is awesome. Great way for us to highlight under night, and it happens every week. So even if you can't make it into the monthlies, you get some great opportunities to compete for potential prizes, and those weeklies also, I believe, have prizes. So yeah, it's just awesome. Yeah. I don't know, final thoughts, Ben, for this EU finals. It's been awesome.
Yeah, it was really awesome. Like, the top 8 was super stacked. Hopefully the next EU one is just as awesome. And yeah, we'll see you guys for North America in a few hours.
Yeah. All right, see you guys soon.
PlayStation